hope it works now. I 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 don't even think it's going live. Hello? I hope you guys can get in and see me. There must be a glitch with the live today. I'm excited to do today's live and there's technical difficulties. I don't know what's going on. Hey, always smile. Can y'all hear me? I started one. I had a scheduled, okay. I had a scheduled live and it wanted to start as if I had a co-host. So I had to cancel the whole thing. Hey, everybody. And then I don't know what happened here. I need a mic, especially because I'm still learning to nose breathe again. Hey, everybody. These little things you don't think about, right? It's like, let me train myself to breathe through my nose again instead of that wispy sound. So I'm working so hard on it, but I can always hear it, and I'm very self-conscious of it. So I like to have the mic on. Hey, everybody. What? I'm frozen? Am I really frozen? Hey, am I frozen? I gotta grab my iPad. Am I frozen? Okay, good. All right. I gotta fix my hair. Been a long day. I was a little late starting. Then I had a glitch. I was talking to my realtor, which is a blessing. I'm finally going to get to where I need to be so that I'm not so worried. And even though I've given up the worry, because I had to really go through letting go. I've been saying it a lot lately, let go of the spirit of lack. You attract what you project. So I've been working really hard on that. Good, good, good. Voice and video clear. How y'all doing? I'm in today. I won't be on tomorrow because I'm invited to a dinner at a place. I don't think it's in Beverly Hills. It's in Los Angeles, and it's Michoacan. Is that how you say it? It's a Mexican restaurant. Michoacan. I think that's the way it's pronounced. But I say it wrong sometimes. So it's sort of like, I don't, everybody say something. If you come in, please say hello. Because it's not streaming right now. It's not, I don't see anything moving. So y'all say something. Say hello and tap the screen for the thumbs up. Because I am struggling. Don't say ridiculous things, child. Say hello. Yeah, we program them. We program things. Everything is energy, I'm a strong believer in that. Everything is energy. I'm religious and spiritual. I kind of understand both. A lot of people are hardcore. Actually, I don't know that I'm religious. I don't follow the rules of man in the church. I don't follow that. I did that for a lot of years growing up, and now I understand there's, the reasons. Hey, everybody said hello. Welcome in, everybody. Every time I have this wig on, I feel like it's pretty, but the ends aren't right. Hey, everybody. Welcome in. I wanted to do red makeup today. I'm really focused on makeup. Of course, we'll talk. Oh, I forgot to set the chat settings. Hold on. The only way we're going to be able to talk is if we subscribe, because so many people come in and say ugly things. So I'm only going to set it to subscribe for a minute because I don't do it punitively. I'm not going to put the message delay on. Don't spam, or I'll have to put the message delay on too. Because we have such good moderators. They work so hard. I don't know how I'm so blessed, honestly. When you have people that just want to help you for the sake of helping you. You don't have anything to offer, really, yet. Someday. But like right now, you don't really have anything to offer. Hey everybody. I'm thirsty. Where's my drink? I'll get a drink in a minute. I support whoever is right, but I also support. I can't I can't blindly support, but what I can support is if somebody cheats on you, you need to. They're going to cheat again because it's not about you. It's about them. It's about them. And so you just move on. We teach people how to treat us, and if you're okay with, yeah, if you're okay with it, because I did it for years. I'm not trying to insult anybody. I didn't know my worth plus tax. Now I do. I saw a lady yesterday. I went to an event at Dr. Monty's house. He's my plastic surgeon. He's also a very, very kind man. Welcome in, everybody. He's a very kind man, and we met a lady named, I don't know her name. I don't really want to bring up her name. Dr. Natalie, actually. And she's studying like empathy and working on a film with the Dalai Lama, trying to fund it or something. It was a fundraiser. And we went to Dr. Monty's house, which is beautiful. It's literally like at the top of Beverly Hills, you know? Thank y'all. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you. I can't see everything. Welcome in. Let's get a whole bunch of people in. Let's keep this thing bumping. I think if we double tap to let people know it's an important live, to get the thumbs up and comment. Thank you. My cross was made by a jeweler in Georgia. I bought it right before I moved to California, even though it wasn't in the budget. I kept seeing it, and it was calling to me, and I'm so glad I bought it because it's a reminder that I can do things. Grady's doing well. He's having a temper tantrum right now. I don't know why. He was howling right before it started. He thought I was going somewhere. Thank you. I love this hair, but I wish I could get the ends right. I'm just not a hair person, and I want it to do what I want it to do. And I washed the wig again. I better stop washing this wig because all the red comes off. I thought it was like bleached and dyed red, but it's just like semi-permanent, I guess, because all the red dye comes out. I know y'all are like, stop doing that. I've got it turned down low. I don't have any patience. I'm 52 years old. If there are clues, if you stop and look and read the description, there are clues. My name is Tonya. I'm Burned Beauty 2018. There's clues. Hey, Red, how you doing? I had to start this live 3 times today, Red. First, it was like wonky and wanted a co-host. The second time, the sound went out. And the third time, I thought it was frozen. So hopefully all the conditions are favorable today. And tomorrow I'll be at dinner. I'll be at pre-op and then the infectious disease doctor and then a dinner that I was invited to by Modern Day Wife. I don't know if you've heard of them. They do a lot of events. And I went to one of their events recently in Long Beach, and now we're invited to, I think it's called DeSanco. I might, DeSanjo. It's a restaurant that originated in Costa Mesa, and it's Misha, I think it's Misha Khan, right? Misha Khan, Misha, I don't know. I always say it wrong. But plancha style dining, I'll be doing that in the evening. So I won't be on live tomorrow. Yeah, isn't it crazy? BAP, welcome in. My jewelry is just like, I wear a lot. I change it a lot. Most of it, if you're interested in my jewelry, you're already subscribed if you're commenting. So go to my page. There's a community chat page. If you set it to newest, it'll show you like my nails and jewelry. Go to my shop my page because I tag it all. I get most everything on Amazon except like this. That's Tiffany, and this is a jeweler. Everything else is just like Amazon stuff. Well, not this. That's Ross Simon. Thank you. And this is a gift from my friend Mitzi. I love butterflies. It's my symbol, everybody's symbol of, rebirth, spirit. recreation. And she bought this for me as a gift a couple of years ago, and I haven't taken it off since, except to have surgeries. My brother's obsessed. Oh, that's awesome. Why is it asking? It wants me to add a Q&A sticker. I don't think I have any of my makeup added today because I had to start the live so many times. I'm glad I didn't go through tagging all the products. I think that I am confident enough to to tag products as I go. I'm not scared of like pushing the buttons anymore. I'm always so hesitant, like I'm gonna mess something up in the live, cut y'all off or something. I saw a lady yesterday wearing red eyeshadow and red lipstick, and as you know, I have a beautiful red lipstick with Metaluso called Metaluso Times Burn Beauty 2018. And this is my tester tube. The real tube has a lot of writing on it. This is my original tube that I went through like so many lipsticks to pick the color I wanted in this deep blue red. Very wearable because you can wear it different ways. A lot of people say I can't wear red makeup, and I feel like there's so many different shades of red. I feel like there's one for everybody, and I feel like the reason we don't think we can wear it is because of the beauty standards and the way it's projected to us. You know, the way it's shown, like the way we think we're supposed to look. And I was just thinking about that the other day because I saw one of my friends who's an influencer post with the red lipstick on, and most of the comments were, "Oh, we're too old. I'm too old. It makes my skin look bad." And no, I bet it doesn't. I bet it's just the way we think about ourselves. Like my under eyes that I'm so obsessed with, you know? Like I don't like it. But it's just an obsession. Hey, everybody. I can't see everybody's comments, but I'm glad y'all are talking and everything. I might put my little hair clips in. I'm so bugged about my hair. I need to pull it back anyway. To do my makeup because we are going hard. I don't know. I was feeling really sick all last week. The last time you saw me, I was grumpy. I was sick. I was hurting. My back was hurting because it was really hurting all week. It was just bad. And is this on or off? It's smoking. Okay, on, off. That's not no burn hot comb because I'm scared of. I don't like hot things, as you can imagine. Yeah, the hater gonna hang. Need to put something on. What was I gonna say? I can't remember what I was gonna say. Yeah, I wasn't feeling good. And today I realized, I've gotten up and I've been doing things. And somebody asked me, like, how are you feeling? And I was like, oh, wait, I feel good. Do you see yourself? I think we should let them be shamed. But I don't want to have an argument. But I'm going to start calling. No, I'm not going to call your name out. You're not deserving of it if you're doing insults. You don't deserve that. I know. I clipped things like, what? What'd you say? Okay, now I've got a wax stick because I'm trying to make this work. It was better before I started messing with it. Every time I put heat on this thing, it goes bad. So, got a wax stick that'll stop flyaways and things. And it's great on your wigs and your natural hair too. You have all those little flyaways around. It's a hair wax stick. Yeah, my mic is, I have a DJI mic, and it is, the receiver is linked in my charger. Just a little receiver box that can link to in any phone. It's got different adapters for it. iPhone, Android, camera. It's got 3 different adapters, so you can put it in anything. Or like the C charger, the old iPhone charger, and they come like this. Hey, Mitzi, I had to start my live 3 times. See, it comes like this. But this is the second mic. And I have another dead cat somewhere. I don't know where I put him. I have a bag with the stuff in it. Dead cat is the little fuzzy thing. And then it's got the like iPhone charger, but my iPhone is new. But I could put in my iPad or whatever. These are great. They're a little pricey. I've seen others that I'm actually interested in getting. What is this? I don't even know how to use this one. I don't know what this does. I've never taken it. Oh, it flips open. Oh, wonder why it does that. I'm going to break something, aren't I? Why does it flip open? It's like a little clip. Hey, Melinda. All right, I guess I'll read the instructions. I'm not a very good instructions reader. Um, okay, so the mics are great. I've seen others that are about $100 that I'm really interested in getting because they're a lot smaller, and it seems like you don't have to use the dead cat. It's like a little circular thing, but I can't justify buying a new mic when I've got bills and a perfectly good one. But when I get an opportunity, I'm going to get the smaller ones because I think it looks better on camera. Okay, well, this is working. So yesterday, while I was at the event at Dr. Monty's, it was an event on empathy. To be honest, I feel like the lady is, I'm just going to say it flat out. Hope you're not watching. It's snake oil, selling snake oil. Because empathy isn't taught. It's an ability, you know. You learn it from the things you go through, and it's in you or it isn't. Because some people lack it, and the people that lack it can never be taught it. And I know that after being with a narcissist. Has Dr. Money proposed yet? I wish. I don't think he's proposed to anybody. That's probably the most eligible bachelor in Beverly Hills. Truly, women try to get appointments with him, consultations, so they can come get naked in front of him. The wig I'm wearing is Love Me hair, Luvme. You need to be very careful because there's an imposter website. I've heard, I don't know if it's still there, but people used to talk about there being one that was similar to Luvme hair that would sell, like have the same pictures. And thank you, Lil Four Sweets. There's my link. Shop my looks. Thank y'all. Just be careful shopping Love Me. The real brand is great. It's affordable. The fake, the imposter sends junk. We aren't going anywhere. We feel great today. Tomorrow we're going somewhere, but I won't be doing a get ready with me because I'm getting up early in the morning and going to 2 doctor's appointments first. I need a pre-op and I need a visit with my infectious disease doctor because I had an infection that's still lingering actually. I don't even know. I hadn't even thought about that in reference to surgery. But we'll see. I guess as long as the blood tests are good, then you're cleared for surgery, right? I really want to end my year with everything behind me, everything new. When I go into 2026, I want like getting like a reduction here because that's ridiculous, and getting this mass removed that has been bothering me for months, you know. And hopefully, I talked to my realtor today. We have a price. We're getting it listed, a property in Georgia, getting it listed because I need money in the bank so that I don't feel so nervous at 52 in LA trying to pay the bills, you know. Yeah, the reduction will be good. 'Cause that hurts my back too, but that's not the way my back was hurting last week. What was I going to do? I'm going to tell you where we're going while I tell you that I saw, where am I going? That I saw a lady wearing red eyeshadow yesterday, and I'm pretty obsessed. She's wearing a red eye and a red lip. So I went through all my makeup, and I found this palette by Oliva Cosmetics. It was gifted to me. I've never used it because I'm allergic to color, y'all. So here we go. We're going to do our lid with this and a little purple in the crease. And we're going to do my lipstick, my Burn Beauty 2018 lipstick that I had tagged. Hey, everybody, welcome in. Until I had to restart the live 3 times. I had a link to it. But if you go to my Shop My page, like the mods are telling you, you're going to be able to see all the links to the things. I'm going to try to tag everything that I can as we go. I'm going to try to be fancy and add products. Because I'm very intentional today. And I love it when I'm locked in like this and I know I'm moving with intent. Right? Yeah. Yep. The nails are tagged. They're press-ons. Everything is on my page. So the red let's get started. But actually, you know what? Why am I not wearing eye patches? Ugh, annoy myself. Peter Thomas Roth makes these excellent gold patches. I don't know if I can add the shopping. I'm going to try. When I tag products, I can't see y'all. So you're seeing me right now and I don't see you. Peter Thomas Roth. Have y'all tried these? They are my favorite. They are not, you got to get them on sale. Let me see. Calls. Oh, they have a 24 karat glow up kit. That's nice. I'm going to tag that. I haven't tried that. Oh, it didn't let me tag it. What the world? Welcome in, everybody, if you're watching. Maybe it's already tagged. I don't want to pin it. Okay, so I tried that. I didn't care for it very much, trying to tag the products. But I will if I can. If y'all have questions, ask me, and I'll try to tag the product. Otherwise, I'll tag everything after. But yeah, I think a red lid, which is crazy because I just don't wear color that way. But I've got my red wig on, and I haven't been playing with makeup as much as I like to. You know, I haven't been doing looks. I've just been kind of surviving for a long time. And playing with makeup is part of what makes me happy, doing different things. So, I don't know, something just hit me yesterday while I was sitting at Dr. Monty's house. Like, I have to wear red eyeshadow with my red thing. I'm hesitant because I have all this red under my eyes. Hey, everybody. Oh, let me tag you, Little Four Sweets. There, I tagged that. See, I can't type messages, but I can tag them, y'all. There's no way for me to type a message and pin it. I learned the other people that have things pinned, it's because the mods typed it for them. So, hey, Australia. How many hours ahead of me are you? My agent is in Sydney, Australia. ZBD Talent. At least I think they're in Sydney. So I also think we're doing red, everybody. Red, baby. I had my red wig on and I watched this goddess walking around with a deep red eyeshadow like this. I had to find this, because it's got a kind of a deep blue with maybe a little purple in the crease. Just that and that. Blend it out. And then we're going to line a little bit. I know y'all like it better when I just have the red, straight red lip. And that is kind of, this lady was wearing a straight solid red lip. But if I have purple in the crease, I don't know why I wouldn't line it with a little bit of MAC Night Moth. I know y'all don't think so, but I'm going to do it anyway. My leg's asleep. Hold on, y'all. Welcome in, everybody. Please double tap the screen. I'm so thirsty. Hold on. So I'm moving with intention. I know the look I want to do. It's not random. I had tagged products, but the universe didn't want it to be that way. I had to restart the live and didn't have time. This is my new makeup bag. I'm going to carry this with me. I love it. It's my favorite bag, the one from Tilt Beauty, the one that's for people with dexterity issues. We're going to use Guide Beauty today, which is also for people with dexterity issues. And we've got red hair, and we're going to do a red eye, so let's go. And I'm not a red eyeshadow girl, so let's see how it works out. But we're really doing makeup. And I want y'all to know, everybody coming in asking questions, if you read the description, you'll see. Also, there's clues. My name is Burned Beauty. So I'm a beautiful burned woman. I was set on fire by my husband. There's lots of stuff pinned, and we are going to talk today. I'm not in a bad mood like I was the other day. Check the channel. Give it to God. It's a prayer box. I wrote a little prayer in it. My friend gave it to me. It has a little prayer. Gives you a little pad. That's my prayer. And a little pencil. I thought it was a pen, but it's one of those little pencils that you click. I should have closed it, I guess. Do you click it and then push it back in? Yep. I haven't had one of these in forever. So then inside, you just write your little prayer and leave it in the box. You put it in here. Then it quotes Exodus, I am the Lord who heals you. Exodus 15:26. And that came from the dollar store. It was a gift that Mandy gave me. She's the executive director of Face Forward International, the people that reconstructed my face. Let's go. We got to do makeup. Let's go. I'm feeling excited. I don't have anywhere to go. It's one of those days where I'm going to do my makeup and wish that I could just sleep in it so I can have it on tomorrow. I don't want to redo it. So I got a big day tomorrow. I'm going to be out all day. That's what I was going to do. I was going to tell you where I'm going to eat. Modern Day Wife is hosting me for dinner. Dinner for two at a Mexican restaurant in LA. It's a plancha style, so I guess that's sort of like hibachi, right? I've never had it that way, but I love Mexican food. And I'm trying to tell you the name of it. I'll be there, and it's in exchange for content, so I will be recording and kind of vlogging it, because they're giving this lovely dinner in exchange for content. They will provide one appetizer, because it's for two of us, two multi-course plancha meals, and two cocktails drinks in exchange for social promotional representation. Please provide gratuity. Of course we would. Any additional purchases. So I'm getting a margarita. They have a margarita flight, where you can try I haven't had a margarita in a long time. Please attempt to include info about concept and social. It's supposed to be like not just dinner. It's an experience. So I'll be recording it for you. It's called, did they literally not put the name? Descanso. 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 And it's Michoacan origin. I'm excited. Have y'all ever had that? Have y'all ever had Michoacan origin Mexican food? I know I'm going to put these little clips in my hair. Oh, I don't know. Where are my hair clips? I say. I don't want to mess up this wig. I'm going to keep this wig on until tomorrow. Actually, I'm going to have to take it off because I need to show the doctor that I'm going to see my scalp. Show how much it's healed. Yeah, I've never had it either. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to start trying new things, Live a little, even though it's a long day. I don't want to be out. This week is my 7-year burn anniversary. So anniversary of the day I was burned is Thursday, 7 years ago. A ride margarita would be great. I haven't had one in a long, long time. Thank you, Jimi Hendrix Academy. We are going to look good no matter what. All right, now I feel okay. Now I'm okay. Everything's okay now. I didn't put anything on my lips. That's bugging me. So while I'm doing my makeup, I like to have some type of balm or something on. I don't have my Allies of Skin stuff. So I've got Louvier, which is a brand. Louvier? Maybe Louvier. Louvier. It's a brand by really nice balm. It smells so orangey. By the office manager at Dr. Monty's. He always dreamt of creating a lip balm, and I don't know why he and his husband did it. Proud of them. I actually introduced him to Nick with Allies of Skin so they could kind of network. The Allies of Skin is doing really well in the market. And I hope to have, is what makeup? Why would anybody look at my face and think it's makeup? I'm so insulted. I am beautiful. What is wrong with you people? I'm not having this today. Why would it be makeup? If you see somebody who looks different, why would you say it's not makeup? I mean, I know I'm doing makeup. It says I'm going to do red makeup. Don't get me going, children. Peaches mods. Okay, I don't mean to call you out, but I kind of do. I'm just going to do it and then say I didn't mean to. Because that's how we go. That's how we do. The Inky List. I love this stuff. I've got a link pinned where you can shop all my things, and I will tag everything to be clickable on this video. Unfortunately, if you have to start over on this app, it doesn't save I don't have like a product set that I can just like plop in to it. If anybody wants to I think I meant to put you, Marzipan Mandy. Did you already ask? Maybe. I forgot. Some people ask to be mods, and I meant to do it, but I got distracted and didn't do it. I made myself a note. I don't think I got it done. Look how pretty my skin is. The Inky List. This is a very affordable. It's called Omega Water Cream. And I love this as the only thing under my makeup. Lightweight and very hydrating. And the glow is super important. If you don't have this glow on your skin before you put your foundation on, then your foundation is not going to glow like this. It's going to shine. If you put something on top of the foundation, you're making it more shiny. A glow is like deep and beautiful. Yeah, I'll look at it, Marzipan Mandy. I got distracted. Okay. Oh, thank you, Tinker. Thank you for the gift. Thank you, everybody. Welcome in, everybody. I am Burn Beauty 2018. My name is Tonya Renee Meisenbach. If you want to look me up, that'll tell you a lot. Also, thanks for subbing. It is set to sub only so that people will not say rude things to try to limit it for the mods. You only have to sub for a minute right now, but if it gets going, it'll be 5 minutes. This is why we can't have nice things. It's also not a delay right now, but don't spam the conversation. Saying it over and over again won't get me to see it. Okay? It will not. It's going. Thank you. I love this is my favorite hair. I think I'm gonna get my real hair done either red or blonde. I really think red is my color. Like with my skin and everything, the red is like nice. Yeah. Yeah, no spamming or botting. Red, we doing red makeup. Thank you for the rose. Solstice, I love that. Solstice, and I like the name Solstice. Okay, let's go. The Inky List is a very affordable brand. They have minimal packaging in order to keep the cost down. This is a really good product. I think it's about $20. A lot of the products that I use on my face are very pricey. If you can afford them, I highly recommend them. If you can't afford them, there are good products on every price level, and I try to tell you about them all. The Inky List is an excellent, excellent product line and very well priced. Do you love it? I love it. I'm obsessed. They sent me their PR and I love it. I have their oatmeal cleanser in the bathroom. I have their eye cream, their caffeine eye cream, and I hardly use eye creams. Eye creams are the least useful thing unless you have like darkness or something. Eye patches are great, but eye creams, usually if you get a good moisturizer or a good growth factor is what you need. If you're using that, you can use it around your eyes. It's going to be better than any eye cream. You don't have to double it up. Not that everyone is bad. I'm using this. I use the rock eye cream sometimes. But I'm saying if you need to make your products work for you, this is how. Let's go. Let's take these off. Let's go. I'm excited. We're doing red eyeshadow out of a palette that is by Oliva Cosmetics. I don't think they're on the shopping for YouTube, so I will give you a link after the show with everything that I used. We are never going out of the house without sunscreen, no matter how much we just moisturized. So I've got my Allies of Skin, the One sunscreen. This is the best sunscreen ever. And what I like about it, did you see how blurry it is? You can use it as your primer. You don't have to do anything else. Do not go out without sunscreen, okay? Just don't. I don't care where you live. I don't care if it's cloudy. I don't care what color you are. I don't want to hear it. Do not go out without sunscreen. I need some for my neck, too. even though I'm not actually even going out today. This has got so much skincare in it. And normally I would do this a little more aggressively, but I'm mic'd up, you know. I would be a little more aggressive about getting all over my décolleté than I am right now. But put it everywhere. It's going to make you, this is the one thing that's going to make your skin look so much better as you age is no sun. Burn Beauty 2018 is a movement. Yes, I love that. Thank you. Who wrote that? That's beautiful, Little Four Sweets. It is a movement. I have written that before. We're tired of beauty standards. I just really I got fed up with beauty standards, y'all, long before I got set on fire. You know, long before I got set on fire, I got fed up with it. I never felt good enough, you know, because a lot of people come in here and gasp and insult me, but in reality, they're too shy to turn on the camera and do a show like this because they're afraid of judgment. My favorite foundation, you're not going to believe it, it's ColourPop Pretty Fresh because the color match is so good. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this adding products things. I'm just so slow. My thumbs are like so slow. But the ColourPop Pretty Fresh foundation, hyaluronic acid, the only thing I tell you is that you have to put a good moisturizer underneath. For me, it's a little bit too matte and thin for my preference. It'll be beautiful for some people, but I like to be really dewy. The color is so good though. I just can't even tell you. I'm going to tag it right now. The color matches are excellent. And you can try it at Ulta, as a matter of fact. You can buy it at Ulta now. I haven't been there and seen it in person. I've been to the beauty store in years. I want to go in person. I've just been kind of trapped. I was trapped in my house for a while by COVID, by disability, by not wanting to be seen. Because the first time I went out in public, it was not something that I wanted to do, number one, when I went out. I had just passed a test at the hospital that would allow me to advance with my healing and stuff. Let me show you. I'm going to use it. You're going to see how pretty it is. And I just tried this. I just passed the test. And yeah, I've told this story a lot. Donald wanted to go out and get food because I hadn't eaten actual food in 8 months or drank water. I had a feeding tube and I wasn't able to swallow because after I was burned and after I laid in the coma for 2 months, you have to relearn to do everything. You have to learn to walk. You have to learn to talk. You got to trach in, you know. Yeah, don't you play with that sunscreen. Look how pretty, see how pretty it is? It's very thin and lightweight. You can use it just depending. If you want a very matte finish, you can do it, but I always want to be glowy. So anyway, I passed the swallow test, which was a big deal. You know, you have to train the back of that little thing on the back of your throat has to be trained. And yeah, I know, Cindy. I should also clean my dang brushes. Every time I show people, I'm like, yeah. But the problem I have is that there's all this foundation. I'm Gen X, and I'm like, I can wipe it off. I know. As an actual makeup artist, you would not do that. You would not leave it gooey, but you wouldn't be using directly out of it anyway. I should use a palette. Okay, let me focus. So I passed the test. I retrained the little thing on the back of my throat. And so, you know, I just passed the test and now I can eat and drink. And so he's like, okay, we're going to go to the Fresh Market and get some food, like my favorite. It is ColourPop. It is pretty fresh hyaluronic acid foundation. And it's under $20. I'm going to tag it. I'm going to pin it for y'all. That's not my color, but that's just the color on the picture. I'm in 153C, so a cool color, which is really interesting. I tagged it. It's really interesting to get a really nice rosy cool color in this medium dark. I struggle with that. I normally have to adjust foundations and things anymore because I'm so reddish cool, so pink peachy. So anyway, we go, and I didn't want to go. I'm in the wheelchair at the time. I don't have nostrils at that point. I don't have a top lip. My mouth is just kind of like hanging open. It wouldn't close, like my teeth would close, but my lips didn't close. And it was just bad. And I hadn't been in public other than being at the hospital. So when we went to the fresh market, people were like staring and, wanting to ask questions. Nobody's ever seen anybody like me. Yeah, no, this is the actual foundation, not the skin tint. I wanted to try that moisturizer, by the way. So maybe I won't like it. The tinted moisturizer by ColourPop I want to get. Because a lot of days I don't wear foundation, but I still want to look cute. So yeah, people were staring and they were like offering to help. I really do have to write a book before I forget all this because it's starting to fade. I'm starting to put memories away because I forget things. I suppress things, which is why I was with this man thinking it was an accident. But anyway, they were being nice, right? But I felt like so embarrassed. I'd never been stared at like that, you know? And put on a mask. It wasn't COVID yet. And why would you wear a mask? Like it wasn't, COVID hadn't happened yet. Nobody was wearing masks. I was there. And people were staring, and you shouldn't have to cover up. But what they didn't understand is that even though they were trying to be nice in their mind, like, do you need help? What can I do for you? And, I wanted lemon cake. They didn't have any, and that's no big deal. It's the fresh market. When it runs out, it's gone for the day. But the lady, she was so nice. She went to the back and she got me some like lemon bars and brought it out and gave me like a coupon, like $50 off. And it came from good intentions, but I was so embarrassed and humiliated. That's the way I felt. And it is what it is. You feel how you feel. And so I didn't go out again for 2 years. Of course, COVID came. And look, Cindy, you product shamed me. I'm sorry. Look at all that product that's gone. I've been using it like 2 months. I don't want to wipe it off, but okay, focus. And I just felt so humiliated. And, COVID came, no going out anyway. But even with that, even after I didn't want to go out, I didn't want to be seen. I just didn't want to be like the center of attention because of how injured I was, because of how different I looked. And nobody had bad intentions. I'm not saying that. They wanted to help. They wanted to make sure I was okay. But it was bad. It was traumatic. It was bad. And I still haven't been to like Sephora or Ulta because I just can't even deal with it. People are always asking questions and they're going to be like, oh my God, you're so pretty. Oh my God. I mean, I already hear it in my head and I'm avoiding it. I'm going to go one day. Yeah, so I didn't go out. And one thing about that is that I later told Donald, the husband that set me on fire, I later told him that I didn't like it. I remember I was sitting in my chair in the living room, and he's like telling me he wanted to go do something because he always wants to go out. I've got their ColourPop. Look, this is all orangey. That is so oxidized, but it still works. Hold on. The concealer, dang it. I can't shake it up enough. I've got too many jewelries on. Too much jewelry. Definitely has an orange oxidation at the top. The lighter one, but it works. It's like $8. I don't know. That's the only thing I don't like is what it's doing right there. But look, it's fine. It's oxidizing at the top, so maybe the packaging or something. And, oh, I'm so glad you got rid of it, Toxic. Thank you. Good. You'll feel lighter if you get rid of that baggage. But yeah, and he was upset at me. I never forget it. Like, I was like, no, I didn't like it. And he got mad at me. Like, I was a bad person. Now, this is after setting me on fucking, on fire. Sometimes I get, okay. This is like after setting me on fire. And you're going to sit there and, be judgmental about how I'm feeling about the way people look. He's like, those people were being nice to you. You know what he said? You're never satisfied. You're never happy. Those people were being nice to you. And I felt like that big. All I know is how I feel. Thank you, everyone. Welcome in. I'm talking about my, I obviously had a toxic ex that set me on fire after 15 years of marriage. And I'm just talking about an experience where he was still being judgmental. I swear these people, these narcissists, they hate you. There's no way you can set somebody on fire and then feel like being judgmental about how they feel about the way they're being stared at. Because, see, he liked the attention. You see? You trying to throw hands? He's in Atlanta, walking free. Trying to knuck up. Give your butt. I don't know. I feel like really doing makeup today, so I'm kind of putting concealer everywhere while I think. Because I'm going to do this red eyeshadow, and it's going to be brilliant. It's either going to be brilliant or it's going to be devastating. There's no in-betweens. I'm here to tell you. It's going to be fabulous or it's going to be horrible. I'm going to make a mess or I'm going to make a masterpiece. And either way, I'm going to have done it. Get some MAC. I want my MAC Fix Plus. I wish I could just keep my makeup on overnight. Y'all know I don't have pores. I'll finish talking in a minute. I don't have pores. So, of course, I wash my makeup off at night, but there's nothing to clog if I did keep it on. I know, nothing but a flight away. I just moved from Atlanta. I'm in LA. Y'all keep talking. Y'all keep commenting so we get more people in the room. Welcome in, everybody. It is set to having to subscribe for 1 minute before you can comment, just to try to help the moderators with all the nasty, rude, mean things that people say to me about how I look. So I would love for you to sub anyway. I'm on the road to 1 million subs. I am feeling it. I feel like I already have it. Something happened today and I just feel like, I've got it. I've got it. Everything that I wanted is here. It's just unfolding right now. So I am in it today to win it. That's where you got to be in your head. But yeah, how much hate it takes to be judgmental. And I can remember it. Again, he's making me feel small. He actually got mad about it. Okay? He got mad that I felt uncomfortable. That, I was being stared at. He enjoyed the attention, like he's such a good husband. That set me on fire. It's crazy. I mean, the level of unwellness is just wild. I mean, really, really wild. When it's hard for me, it's so hard to believe it still sometimes, because how can anybody be that way? I mean, the whole thing about him is a red flag, Jeff. Man, he was swinging red flags from the moment I met him, and I didn't look at one of them. I didn't heed one of them because I was in a very vulnerable position, which is usually how it happens. I was just getting divorced and fighting a custody battle because my first husband wasn't so nice. He wanted me back, and he had cheated on me and wanted me back. Wanted to control me with the kids, so we were fighting custody. I'm going through that. I'm trying to find a place to live and support myself. And I was 31 and just kind of dating, whatever. So you're in a very weak, vulnerable place. You know, the ex trying to take the kids because he wanted to. He's like, I'm going to take the kids because he was like 18 years older than me. And he was from India. I take the kids, and I was worried every time they went to visit that he was just going to hijack the kids, you know, and take them away. I wouldn't let them get a passport or anything. Yeah. Yeah, when you love red, you just like, isn't that pretty? Look at those flags. They're so pretty. Where are you from, baby? Where are you from? Those are beautiful flags. So, yeah, I was weak, broken, and empathetic. Weak and broken, but at the same time, they look for people that are empathetic and strong, people that don't give up. They really sum you up pretty well before, you know, as they're getting to know you, they are really sizing you up for what they can do to you, you know. Y'all keep commenting. It's like the comments keep getting stuck. Y'all keep saying cool things, okay? And please double tap the screen, everybody. I'm on the road to 1,000,000 subs because that's just going to be amazing. It's going to be like, you, Mr. Man, that tried to set me on fire and tell me that I'm nobody. I can't do anything. I'm not anybody. All those years, yes, I am somebody. Hey, hey. He did not get arrested. So for everybody coming in, I do have videos pinned about it, and there will be more pinned. I'm about to do a revamp and story time because my 7-year anniversary of when this happened is coming up this week. I may film it tonight if I have the energy while I'm in makeup. But I was married to him for 15 years, and he set me on fire. We were sitting by the fire pit. It's not like just random fire came, right? So we were by the fire pit, and we were often by the fire pit. He has a fascination with fire, as a matter of fact. His mother set a house on fire when she was getting divorced from his dad. So I should probably lead with that sometimes to let you know how like crazy everything is. And these are things I didn't know, but yeah. So we were sitting by the fire, and he was frustrated with me because I wasn't forgiving him for being a real jerk while we were on vacation the month before. We were actually on vacation renewing our vows because it was our 10-year wedding anniversary. We'd been together 15 times. Yeah, the fire and psychopathy are connected. Yes, they definitely are because my peer supporter from the Phoenix Society was set on fire by her ex that broke into her house in the middle of the night, set her on fire. And his mother had set a car on fire. So there's a link you need to watch for fire. You'd think it would be an unusual story that I was set on fire, but it's not. It's not unusual, which is crazy. That makes it much crazier. This is Tiffany. Yeah. And the necklace, I'm wearing the set. Is Tiffany. Yeah, I can see some of your things. I can see some of your comments going by. I can't see everything. No. Oh, no. He didn't push me in the fire pit. Sorry, y'all. We were sitting by the fire pit. I was reaching out to put something on it. You could cook on this thing. You could add a grate and cook on it. I blamed this all on myself after it happened. Okay. So I reach out and I want to put the like steak on the fire pit. And because this is what narcissistic abuse does to you, okay? The way your mind is programmed to take the blame for everything. I reached out and putting the thing on a fire pit, and I would say I reached out and got into the stream of lighter fluid. And a lot of people were like, well, why is he squirting lighter fluid? And I was like, well, I'd seen him do it a bunch of times. Squirting lighter fluid at a fire, that's not something you should do. Don't do that. I didn't even know. I don't, whatever. He did this all the time. So I reasoned through it, but I caught fire, and I didn't remember what happened after I woke up from the coma. I remembered that part. And then I remembered all the things that he was saying to me as I woke up because he wasn't questioned. But, you know, what really happened is I ran, and then he ran behind me, squirting lighter fluid in my hair and his long extensions. And after he did that, he threw a lighter at me, and it was this lighter that we had just brought while we were on vacation. It was a Zippo with the Swiss flag on it. So it was red with a white cross because we had just bought it while we were renewing our vows. We ended the trip in Geneva, Switzerland, because we were in the French Alps, and I always wanted to go see the UN. Whatever, childhood stuff. I don't know. Had to go to the UN. So, yeah, I woke up from a coma. I remember that night now. I just remember the lighter being thrown at me and then trying to stop, drop, and roll. But stop, drop, and roll doesn't work when you've got accelerant on you. So I rolled and I didn't know what to do. So I just started to say the Lord's Prayer because I knew I was gone. I knew I was dead. I remember the moments now. It's so stressful in my mind to even bring it back because I remember the moment of like, well, I got murdered. And I remember actually, so much has come back that I think it was just too much for me to deal with. I couldn't have, I probably wouldn't be here if I had remembered everything from the beginning. Because you really need to focus on healing. So God, everything happens as it should. But what shouldn't have happened is that he wasn't even questioned. He just told the police that it was an accident. And they were like, okay. He told them it was a flare up. But he was the one tending the fire. It was a flare up and he put me out. So when I started to roll, after I gave up, I just started to say the Lord's Prayer. That's what I'm trying to get out. And when I said the Lord's Prayer, I got about halfway through, I guess. And I stopped and I said, God, is this really how I'm supposed to die? Because I'm 40, at this point, I'm 45 years old. I'm laying on my driveway, burning to death. And I guess, I must have been talking out loud. I don't know. If I wasn't, that's even more amazing because the next thing I heard was the person who set me on fire saying, I got you, baby. I got you. He's the only person that could have put me out. And I think he put me out because I ran and got to the side yard. And at the side yard, maybe the neighbors would have seen, why didn't you help her? What's going on? So he put me out. And that's the only way I could have survived. And that's the way it happened. But then I woke up 2 months later, from a coma. They induce a coma so that you can survive. And I had third and fourth degree burns to the upper 35% of my body. So from here up and even on my back and my entire face had to be replaced twice while I was in that coma because of infection, viral infections and stuff. And 6'7", you cuties. Thank you, M. Happelman. Thank you, cutie. I know. Cute. Isn't that pretty? So the ColourPop, you need to get the ColourPop foundation and concealer. Because for under $25, you can have both. Very affordable. And it's a really nice product. I like ColourPop as makeup artist makeup. I like it better than Makeup Forever. I like it. I don't like it. I mean, I like MAC, but it's a different price point, right? So I have MAC, and then I have, MAC, and I have ColourPop. And right now I have MAC wishes and a ColourPop budget. So, so if you like that, thank you for the floating heart. What's your name, M. Happelman? I don't know what to call you, M. Happelman. That's cute. Thank you for the gifts, everybody. I appreciate y'all watching. So yeah, waking up, when I woke up from the coma, there he is kissing my face, telling me about the bad accident we had and how sorry he was. So what he was actually doing is gaslighting, which we know narcissists do. But isn't it crazy to go right? I mean, you almost killed somebody and they're waking up from a coma and you're gaslighting. I would probably be out of the country. I don't know what would happen. A normal person would not be okay after doing that to somebody, you know? And he was okay telling me about the accident, making up this whole narrative that he'd been living for those 2 months like he was a hero. He's right here by his wife every day. He's a hero. wild. And so I woke up and I needed to learn to do things. I guess, I didn't remember the chasing part until a couple years ago. I remembered reaching out. And then a lot of things that I thought were memories were really things he told me as I was waking up, you know, unfortunately. But I stayed in therapy, which is good. That was important. And when I started doing live streams on another platform, actually, and I started telling my story every day. Because, before I didn't tell my story every day, I just did makeup. When I was doing Burn Beauty, I talked about makeup. I didn't tell my story over and over again, which is what I'm getting out of now. I'm gonna, once I have what I believe to be an acceptable story time posted, I'm not gonna do it all the time. I want to talk about things that help people get out of their relationship that's bad before this happens to them, you know. And will y'all double tap to do the thumbs up? We got to get a couple of thousand of those. That'll be important. Lately, I'm not getting enough concealer right here, but I'm also trying to remind myself, when you're doing your makeup, you're not broken. You're not trying to fix anything. There's nothing ugly about you. You don't need to look like somebody else's skin or whatever. So I think I'm gonna hold right here. And I'm gonna use Laura Mercier Ultra Blur Setting Powder. I do love my Huda Beauty though. I'm gonna do all the red. So I really want the rest of my face to be kind of neutral. I'm going to use like a kind of neutral blush. Just the red eye and the red lip. That's what I've been dreaming of this makeup, okay? And I can't believe I'm going to do it before I go nowhere. I don't know what's wrong with me. I would do it for tomorrow's event, but 2 doctor's appointments are messing everything up. I haven't worn these pants. I couldn't find my regular pants. I haven't worn these in years. I can't believe I put them on and they fit. I mean, I bet I haven't worn them in a decade. I have no idea how I moved. Oh, maybe this isn't even a pair. This might be a pair that somebody gave me that looks like a pair that I used to have because I didn't move all my clothes from Georgia. Shampooing your mattress. I like that. I wish I had one of those. I need that. I have a mattress topper on. Don't you love Huda Beauty PR? I'm starting to collect makeup cases, y'all. I love, if anything makes me happy in the world, it's makeup brushes and makeup bags. I just love them. I love handbags too. I don't know why I can't unzip this bad boy. I don't know what's happening. This is too nice. I don't know how to work. I have to work. Huda, how many places are there, Huda? Yeah, neutral, but we're doing a red eye. We're doing a red eye and a red lip. But the face, everything else is just going to be neutral and highlighted. The girl that did the red, oh, here's my faux filter. I should keep this out. My Huda concealer, that's going to go into my makeup arsenal. Because I do color correct sometimes. Just depends. Because I don't even like the word color correct. The Huda Easy Blur, see, it's too golden for me. There needs to be a shade. I would use this foundation if I didn't always have to color correct it, Huda sends the nicest PR. You're never going to get PR nicer than the Huda. Right now I'm looking for the sponges because she puts them in here. Look how nice. You'll never get nicer PR than Huda Beauty. And this was full of, what was in it? It just had face powder in it. It had 2 of these in different colors and a bunch of sponges in it. Super nice, right? That's super nice. I think it feels like there's another thing. So you can truly travel. These are the ones I would use if you're traveling and need to. You could be riding in the back of an Uber and do your makeup, really, but I try not to do that because it gets messy. But if you're Huda and you're rich enough, then it's your car. You can do whatever you want, Huda. Okay. Did y'all know that my surgeon did Huda Beauty's nose? Huda Katan. She chose Dr. Monty in Beverly Hills to do her nose. It took 3 years for her to pick. Thank you, M. Appleman. She sends every time you get Huda PR, you get a mirror, you get a case, you get whatever you need to apply the makeup. She's sick. Like this came with a different anyway. Let me focus. Actually, this came with the powder. Yeah, isn't it nice? Okay, so I'm gonna put some of this Laura Mercier powder because I don't really want color. I don't think I want color. Actually, I want to be really. I'm gonna use a brush first so that I don't, so that I can get off any extra concealer under my eye because the thing I like least is the bags under my eyes. So, and then we need to blend a little bit more. We'll put a little bit of powder with the little fluffy brush. If you've got lines or bags, this is going to work out better for you. Yeah, my nose is great. Huda's nose is beautiful. You know, Dr. Monty's the man who doesn't, he's the guy in Hollywood where everybody looks amazing and they're like, oh, I've been drinking lemon water and using my new skincare, but really they went to him or somebody like him. One of those surgeons that doesn't go too far. No silly looking surgery. Everything is you, only better, you know, or not better. You except with the change that you wanted. And that's why she chose him. And people didn't even know that she had a nose job. She wrote an article about it. Her brother didn't even know that she'd had it done. He just thought, wow, you look great. Look, we're getting rid of the little lines. We're just putting it right down these lines and blurring anything. See how blurred that is? The Laura Mercier Ultra Blur. And I'm going to put it in the areas that I just want to highlight. Hold on. There's something. Is that Grady? Grady's over there. Okay. All right. The door's not locked. Maybe Gina came by. All right. Have to watch. I'm going to do my eyelids because I'm going to do eyeshadow. And you definitely, powder is going to make it a lot easier to blend your shadow. And we might put a brightening under it. I'm not sure. I'm going to see if we're going to brighten the under eye some. It just depends on what this makeup comes out looking like. Because I have a picture in my mind. The way this girl was wearing it was just pretty. It wasn't really blended. It almost looked like, Danessa Myricks. Like, what is that stuff by Danessa? The paint, what is that paint? The color fix. It looked like maybe she had used the same color fix on her lid and her lip, but I don't have any because Danessa, you didn't send it yet. Your people didn't send it yet. Danessa, do you hear? And I haven't gotten to come to headquarters yet. I haven't come to be your muse yet. Yeah, reduction in her chin. Well, yeah, this is a reduction, and my chin has to get done. My chin had to get done no matter what. So while I'm going in for surgery, I asked if they would do the reduction, and he said yes. And the reason being, you know, Face Forward International covers reconstructions for survivors of domestic violence and human trafficking, violent crime, but it's not just random plastic surgery. I have scars, like, I have skin grafts, like, look, you see? Like under my arm and all the way around, you know? So if I wanted to get that reduction done, it would be a real problem for a regular surgeon. They would not want to work with the grafts that come all the way halfway to here. So it's a real concern I had. Like, I want to get that done, but nobody's going to be able to do it. I don't want to get like mutilated, you know. I've got enough going on. I don't want some doctor to come in that doesn't know how to work with grafts and just make it worse. You know, I just want to be my best self. And he said yes, but it's also because he knows I'm here and I do everything that I can to bring attention, bring awareness to Face Forward and to, you know, if you get donations, awareness, because he's the co-chair of Face Forward International. He's the co-chair of the nonprofit because he cares that much about helping people. You know, it's his thing. He does a lot of surgery, but he also like teaches. Now he's usually traveling around doing live surgery so surgeons can learn his techniques, and he's just a really good person. But he's also really focused on making sure that he gives back to us And I'm focused on that too. I would like to see the nonprofit grow. I have a foundation called the Burn Beauty Foundation that I don't run yet, but I will. I would like it to do something similar because aesthetics are important. After a trauma, that's not vanity. That's, being put back together again. Wait a minute, what is it saying? Somebody said stop. I don't have a GoFundMe, sister. I have just, actually, I do have a GoFundMe. I had one. I was so desperate. Like, when I first moved in here, I was so panicked that I wasn't going to be able to pay the rent. I swear to God, I was scared. My Facebook got hacked. I lost the money that I was supposed to get. One client stopped. I was like bleeding money. It was crazy. It cost so much to move in, but God, I'm okay. I'm making it. I'm making it. I have PayPal and Venmo and stuff. I appreciate everything y'all do. I appreciate being able to make the videos and being on YouTube where you can earn. All these things are so amazing. To be able to help and do what I love, which is makeup, help people, and pay the bills myself without needing anybody to, like a man to help me, because I've always had a man in my mind. I always needed a man to help me. I don't need no man. I don't think I want to do my contour or anything until I do my eyes. Yeah, where's Allison? Let me see. I saw Allison, y'all. I saw her. I'm looking for you. I'm looking for you. She might already be gone. Is it already gone? I'm looking for you. All right, she might be gone. I don't see her. I'm coming for you, little bubbles. The mods work so hard, y'all. And there's so many mods, and they're working so hard. Thank you. There's just that many ugly comments, and that's why we have it set to people subscribing. Welcome in. We all double tap the screen so we can get to 1,000 thumbs up. If you double tap, it gives a thumbs up. Let me see what's going on. Welcome, everybody. It looks like, what does it say, 201 over there? It usually says thousands. I hope it's working right today. It was kind of malfunctioning. Thank you. I feel better every time you see me. I have stem cell injections, and they are healing me so well. Who just did I can't see who just did the thing. Oh, Michelle, thank you for the makeup brush. Let's do our eyes. Let's just get it over with. Let's just do the eyes. And then we'll decide how much contour we need. This woman had really kind of porcelain skin. She had dark brown hair, really porcelain skin. And then the red, it was just so stunning. It was so striking. And she was wearing sort of a reddish brown dress. And I can't get it out of my head, so we're going to do it. All right, and we will use this after leave this alone for a while. And if you want to bake under your eye and get bright, lightly dust it and then leave it alone for a while and it'll kind of settle. And then you can kind of take away any excess and then you can do the sponge if you want, but you have to wait. I'm going to do a little more powder on my lid to make sure that this is super, super smooth. Super powdery, super blendable, because I am not a red eyeshadow type. Let's see. She had red all over her lid, but we're going to need a transition color, aren't we? Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for everybody watching. I've got stuff in my eye. Hey, hey. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Teresa. House fire is so scary, It's so scary to think of being caught in that. I wonder what this orange color is. I need a transition, and I wasn't trying to get another palette, so I'm trying to figure it out. Maybe I don't need a transition. What if I need to make it smoky? See, she had that color fix, and it was just color laid on, and I want it to look similar. Let me see it. I've never used this palette. I want to see if I can just blend it out. Let's see if I can just blend the red everywhere. And then this one is kind of sparklier. Kind of pack that on and then maybe put a little purple in the crease. What do y'all think? That's what I think. So we're doing just this matte red, which now that I have it on my eye is terrifying. Yeah, stem cells, well, they get the stem cells from us, from our fat. They do it as a nanofat injection. So they'll do a little bit of liposuction from your like tummy or your thigh, wherever they can get it from. I don't know. Was this a good idea? They'll get a little bit. I might need to get a smaller brush from your tummy or your thigh, and then they process it just using like a syringe. They like squish it back and forth, like it's not like a what is it called? It's not like that. It's not like, maybe it is centrifuge. I don't know if they do centrifuge because they do it while you're on the operating table. Like you're out and they take the nanofat and the nurse is in the back. Thank you, Taisha. The nurse is in the back there prepping the fat. So then they inject it into your face, and if they can get enough, they'll bank it so that they can do it in office. Most of the time I have it done. There is something on the eye. Y'all see it? Oh my God. I have giant contacts on if y'all are wondering how I can tolerate something like that or tolerate my nail in my eye. But yeah, the baby, and there's no baby involved in mine. It's not that kind of. There are people that do that in the world, using the placental stem cells that can be very useful. But here, you're using your own stem cells, not somebody else's. No, I'm not. I've never had it like a donor stem cell. I don't think you can do that in the U.S. I'm not sure, or maybe you can. I don't care for it, but using your own stem cells is great. And the way my skin is healing is amazing. Thank you for subbing. Yeah, I'm gonna use the purple. Mm, right? You think maybe I'll use a medium brown? I was gonna use a gel eyeliner. I don't know. I really want the purple in the crease. I don't know if I want to map it out. I want to clean this up. I think I'm going higher than I wanted. She had it a little bit tighter. So I'm looking at it, deciding what I want to do. Because maybe I don't want it exactly her way because I don't have any color fix. You know? If I had color fix, I would just lay it right here and be done. And actually, I kind of like it better here. I might clean this up. I don't know what I want to do. I just want to have red eyeshadow, so we'll figure it out. I like my left eye better than my right. Do y'all have that? Or you like one eye better? Like this eye is so much better than that eye. I think it is. And nobody can notice. And are y'all able to stand it when you're on your front camera? And like you see yourself on front camera? Can y'all stand that? Because it drives me nuts. Yeah, I need to keep this lower. I need to clean up over here. I like this better. Hey, SD. Right, I'm gonna crisp it up. I've got my actually I moved my micellar water, but y'all know I'm a big fan of my pointy Q-tips. Make anything happen, baby. But I want the sparkly red on it. I'm not sure that this red has the color payoff that I really wanted. I really wanted red, so we'll pack it on with a pigment packer in a minute. I know. I need to keep my hair red. I need to keep my hair red. And but I can't do it. I'll be like, okay, this is my salvation. Red is my color. I'm going to be just a redhead. And then in about 3 days, I'll be like, oh my God, I got to be blonde or I got to be a brunette. The hair clips are by Tilt Beauty, and that is a brand that's made for, I'm kind of cheating a little here because I got to get done. That's made for people with limited dexterity. And so these are super easy to use hair clips because a lot of people don't realize that small things are really difficult for some of us. I still drop everything. everything. All day I'm just dropping things and picking them up. And I need to get some occupational therapy for that. Yeah, I started doing makeup when I was little. How about y'all? Like, I found I was an only child, and not only an only child, but living way out in the country with my grandparents in the 70s. So there was nobody to play with. There was no friends until I got to, I had school friends, but they all lived like in the city of Winston-Salem, and I lived way out in Town. So there was no neighbors to play with or anything like that. So I'll put a little powder here, and that really brightened up right there. That might not make a mess though. So there was nobody to play with, and but I was okay. I'm kind of a loner anyway. You'll find now I'm perfectly happy alone. Like, I'm perfectly happy. I don't want to go out. I'm good. Like, I'm fine. I don't need to go out. I don't need to eat anything. I do it because I go out when I need to. And it's not because I don't like people. I really enjoy my solitude. But yeah, so I found this makeup when I was little, and it was just some old makeup. Grandmama didn't even wear makeup, right? And I found this old, like blue eyeshadow, and like that 60s blue shadow, turquoise blue shadow, real thick. And I found I found some foundation, but baby, that foundation was definitely like for a Caucasian woman. I don't, but Grandma wouldn't throw stuff away, and she was a maid. Grandpa worked for AT&T. Grandmama was a maid for years. I mean, not to. She was a housewife, but also I made a mistake here. But also she would earn extra money by cleaning houses of some of the ladies in the neighborhood. But she was mostly a housewife and homemaker by the time I was born, because she was 60 when I was born and taking care of me because my mom left me with her, you know. Somebody wore red eyeshadow yesterday, and I'm just like freaking out about it. Now I'm just like, I don't know. But yeah, it was amazing how she did everything, and had all these things in the house. She would save them. You didn't waste anything. So whatever makeup I found, it wasn't the right color. It was too light for me. But I had lipstick, I had blue eyeshadow, I had blush, and I just really, really just completely that it was like treasured it. I'm just gonna go up. The right thing to do is just to go up. Oh yeah, yeah. I treasured that stuff and would play with it. And I went out. I remember going out one day, like to McDonald's, and I had on a full face of makeup. I was probably, I don't even know if I was 10, really. And I can remember the people staring at me, and I was like, man, I look so pretty. I looked like the makeup was applied beautifully, but it wasn't the right color. So then my aunt came home, and well, it didn't come home. She came to pick up Travis, who's my first cousin, and my grandma would keep him after school too. So everybody was very tight knit. And she comes home, and she always wore makeup, right? And she was like, "What is on your face?" I was so embarrassed. She shouldn't have done it because I was a little kid. She should have just been like, "Oh, let's get you some other makeup." Oh, yeah, the Avon lipstick samples. She had like a container that had all of the little lipstick samples in it. The little tiny samples. What was it in? It was in a box or something. It had all the samples in it. Oh my gosh. But anyway, yeah, Peggy was just like, "Oh, that looks terrible." Let me show you how to do it. She was nice to me. She treated me like her daughter, because she didn't have a daughter. It took her a long time to have a child, and because she was smoking 2 packs of Virginia Slims every day. Back then, nobody would tell you, like, maybe that's not a good idea. But she had a son. She took care of me. And she just really was like, well, let's get some Fashion Fair. Was it Fashion Fair? What was the other brand of black makeup? There was Fashion Fair, and then there was the other. What was it? What was it? Fashion Fair and Fashion Fair is the pink one, but there was another brand that she liked to use. And so she took me there to get my colors right. And from there on, we just played with makeup. It wasn't Mary Kay. It was specifically for black women. What was that brand? Fashion Fair was the pink one, and the other one, was it Ultra Sheen? Maybe. Oh, I can't remember. She was always, it was, you had to buy it at the mall because you really couldn't buy makeup for dark skin like at CVS or something like you can now. You know, there was never the dark colors, and they still don't really carry it the way they should because, you know, they stock what sells. But yeah, she had me playing with it. I'm definitely not a red eyeshadow wearer. But we're going to put the purple, then we're going to blend it however we should. Then we're going to blend. I don't know what we're going to do. What are ridiculous things? Black Beauty Posner. That sounds right. Black Opal. Yeah. She had, I only knew of, there were two because she was so loyal to one brand that was like a mall brand, you know? Mary Kay wasn't it. I was a Mary Kay salesman in my 20s. When I had kids, I had two small little kids, and I got sold on Mary Kay because we know that the whole key to Mary Kay is I mean, it's the MLM. It's the people buying it. I don't think I ever sold hardly any of it. I tried so hard to sell it. I really couldn't. I think it was Black Beauty. Yeah, 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 yeah. And Black Opal, I forgot that one. Makeup was different then, you know? You could definitely, um, it was different availability. Now you've got colors for everyone, and I'm so excited. We'll put a little purple, and then we're going to pack the deep sparkly red. We're going to pigment pack it right here. And I'm either going to look completely crazy, or y'all are going to think I'm beautiful. Because I don't care. That lady, we'll blend this in a minute. I'm going to pack that right there. Yeah, I wanted that pink Cadillac so bad. But basically, you should just go buy a pink Cadillac, honestly. If you want a makeup room, I highly recommend you make it. I made the makeup room at my old house that I had to leave. And you know, initially I wasn't doing lives or anything. That was just where I went to do my makeup and be happy, you know? And yeah, and do things like this. And now this is my dining room that we're in right now. Angle brush. This is my dining room that we're in. I am mapping out the liner with this deep purple because we're going to do a black gel liner by Guide Beauty. And we're not going to mess with this too much. I overthink my stuff. It's been so long since I've just done makeup because I saw a look and I liked it, you know. I feel happy today. I feel happy, and you can tell the difference between getting on and just doing something because you got to do it, and talking and getting on because you feel joy in your heart. And y'all, I've been doing this here on YouTube for what, about a month now, maybe, and it's definitely turned to joy now. I'm happy. Thank you. Is that Helen? Oh, Helen Stripe. I can't even see. I'm glad I did my eyes first so I can clean this up any way I want. No, um, I'm nervous about packing on the deep sparkly red, but we'll see. I'm just gonna put this here. We're just gonna leave this right here. Aha! I'm good at pronouncing names. I was a paralegal for a long time, and I did real estate closings. So I read a lot of names, spoke to a lot of people, and it's like, hello, Mrs. Strife. I was very good at that. I like meeting people. Oh, did I tell you I talked to my realtor today? If you're just coming in, I got to talk to my realtor today, and I'm so happy. I just want, if I can get this property sold, I will have so much relief. Because I am kind of worried because I've got this surgery coming up, and I have to, I'm not going to be able to work, and I don't know how that's going to work for me. But I know I'm going to do it because God hasn't failed me yet. He hasn't let me fail yet. Yeah, I'm wearing the press-ons. Hee hee. God hasn't let me fail yet, so I might as well do it because I have to have the surgery. This is not elective surgery, right? I have to have this thing removed because it made me sick and it's going to make me sick again. It's going to get infected, you know? I got to pay attention or I'm going to make a mistake. The press-ons are cute. It's all going to come together. Everything always comes together. That's the reminder that I have to give myself is when have I failed? I was completely panicked when I moved into this house. I mean, I was meltdown, making myself sick, panicked. You know, like, oh my Lord, I'm not even going to be able to pay the first month's rent. I was just over. So many things were happening that were wrong. You know, like I was losing money that I thought I was going to get. So how am I going to pay the bills? You know, and I was stressed and I made myself sick. But you know what happened? It all worked out. I had faith. I prayed. Mitzi helped me. You know, that's how I got the GoFundMe. I remember because I've never had a GoFundMe. I never do anything like. I've never even considered it. But I was so stressed. But that was the only thing I talked about. So I was living in this spirit of lack, in the spirit of insecurity, in the spirit of not having enough, and you will attract not enough. You will attract negativity. Thank you. Y'all can shop everything. My nails and everything. You see her pinning stuff. I have a shop my, and since you're subscribing in order to chat, just wait until after the show and I'll tag everything that I've used. I don't know if I'm going to tag this eyeshadow palette. It's by Oliva Cosmetics. If I can't tag it, I'll just write it so you can just know who it was. Grady, what's wrong? He is so mad at me. He's going to be super mad tomorrow because I have to leave. He literally screams when I try to leave. Okay, so we got a red base and we got purple, but we got to blend and we got to pack some pigment onto the lid so that it's super, super, super deep red. And I got to look back. Move back from your mirror too. Just like, you know, how you see us makeup artists put the makeup on and then step back from you. That's important. Back up. Gosh, did you hear? Y'all know Rob Reiner? I was just hearing about that. It's heartbreaking. How do you have your son harm you? But I think that's probably a narcissistic kind of thing or a fit of rage, you know, not getting your way. Narcissists do that, or these sociopaths, they're there, and when you push that one button too much, you get hurt. No, I never want a relationship again. I don't have any use for it at all. I mean, I'm happy, so I don't know. It's like we're taught to strive for it, particularly as women. Our goal, we're taught that our goal is to grow up, find a nice man, get married, have some kids, and live our little happy life with our nice man. But what if we just want to, we've done it, we've tried it, and we just want to live our life? I want to build an empire. I've always had that in mind, but I had to put it aside. Well, I didn't have to. I chose to put it aside. And I supported the men in my life, two husbands. And of course, then I had kids and the game changes. It doesn't matter. All this stuff is nonsense. Nothing matters except your kids. And I'm glad. I'm so glad that happened. I'm so glad I had kids with my first husband. Everything worked out perfectly. But now it's my time. I don't feel 52 years old. I don't feel old. I feel like this is brand new. I feel all squeaky clean new. You know? Oh, hey, the Rude Boy. Do y'all know the Rude Boy? I'm in his music video. How you doing? Do you see the Rude Boy right there? Y'all can follow them. I've been thinking of you. I meant to text you. Life is just out of control. He was there. He was in my house before I told everybody what was happening. In my house making a music video before I could publicly talk about what was happening. Gary. The things that I've all the opportunities and amazing things I've done just because of these birds. Okay, do y'all think it's gonna work if I pack in like a dark pigment? I need to blend more. What the hell? Gary Estelholm, y'all follow the Rude Boy, and he has a video that I'm in my house in Georgia. You can watch it. I made it right before I moved to LA. He came to my house and recorded me. It's about inspirational people. It's not just about me, but it's about inspirational people. It's a great song. And a good friend who followed me all the way here, supported me. I just haven't been in touch. I haven't been able to be in touch with everybody. We get lost in it. So we're told like that. It's like we have to have a man. We have to have a man. And it's great if you want to have a man and you find the right man. But if you don't, it's not a failure. You know, I'm done. The first husband, that didn't work. So here I am out here feeling all beat up, looking for another husband. And then this is what I get. You start settling. Don't settle. If you find a great guy, if God gives you that, or a great woman, because there's plenty of bad guys out here looking for relationships, with bad women. But if you find it, be blessed. But if you don't, be blessed. You're not a sum of you know, you're not the sum of two parts. I want my pigment packer. I cannot find. I want a certain brush, but I have a big, I need to clean my brushes too. I've been using the squirty brush cleaner. I was trying to get out of the habit of that, but here I am again. I have a Sigma brush that's really big, a big flat pigment packer that I really, really like. Y'all don't know how many brushes I'm looking at. We'll just use this little one. But I do have a really nice big one. Single for 11 years. I think that this will work, and then we're gonna pack a real red. I wish I had the color fix. Here we go. Here's a big one. Let's see if this works. I wish I had the color fix by Danessa Myricks because I know that's what I spotted on her eyes. Because just having just a pigment is a lot easier than a powder. You could just swipe the pigment across. Okay, here we go. I'm black. I'm mixed, I guess. I didn't know. I didn't know who my father is. So I grew up just identifying as just being black. And this is messy. I gotta clean this all up. identify as just being black. But then, Ancestry DNA comes along, changes the game. So I had a lot of roots. I still don't know who my father is. My husband was, I mean, my mother's husband was supposedly, oh, now we're really red. My mother's husband was supposedly my father, and nobody told me he wasn't my biological father until I was 28. And the thing about that is the man, I like this better than that. I want to get rid of all this. Um, he wasn't nice to me, so it would have been really great to know that he wasn't my father. You know? It would have been kinder for somebody to tell me, and my aunt told me by mistake. And then she was like, "Oh, I thought you knew." How would I know if nobody told me? How would I know if nobody told me? And so I was shocked. And the only way I found out is because I was asking her, the man that's supposed to be my father, he passed away recently, as a matter of fact. My mother's husband, don't call him that, was in the hospital. And my son was also sick. Thank you, Blanco Sosa. Thank you. And my son was just being diagnosed with Crohn's disease. I didn't know this was so vibrant. This eyeshadow really shocked me at the vibrancy of the red. This is what I wanted. I feel like going all the way across, but I think I'm just going to take it really far out right here and then clean up here. Because she had it like really tight. I just really want the look. But yeah, so my son was sick. I didn't know what he had. I thought he had cancer. This is when he was 7, so I was about 30. No, I was about 30. And my son, all of a sudden lost 20 pounds in a month. And he had been a chubby little kid. It was the most terrifying thing that's ever happened to me in my life. And I've been set on fire. It's the most terrifying thing that I can ever even imagine happening. Because you think, well, he's got cancer. And then the doctors are like, well, no, I like the darker red too. The darker red was the goal, but we got to clean this up. The most terrifying thing I've ever went through is thinking, not knowing what was wrong with him. And so then to top it all off, I say to my aunt, like, I was like, oh my gosh, he's in the hospital with stomach problems because they were in North Carolina and I was in Georgia, right? So I didn't know what was going on. They didn't report to me. I didn't really speak to my mother much after a certain point because she was just a drug addict and she didn't raise me. My mother was grandma, you know? So I'm like, oh my God, what happened to him? What is wrong with him? I need to know because maybe that's what, you know, my son has. And she's like, well, he's not your daddy. so, so there I'm like, what? And do you know what she did? She pretended, we were on the phone. And after she realized that she had just told me a secret, she pretended she wasn't on the phone. I was like, hello? I can hear you. I know you're there. I'm going to have to do the under eye today. Like, I know you're there. I know you're there. Answer me. And she's just like, well, I thought you knew. How would I know? How would I know if nobody told me? And then she said, don't tell, don't say anything because mama doesn't know, meaning grandma didn't know. And back then, I was 30 and I believed like, oh no, grandmama doesn't know. I'm not going to say anything. Grandmama knew. She wasn't a ding. She knew everything. Maybe she didn't say everything that she knew, but there's no way that woman didn't know that he wasn't my real father, especially if she had seen somebody that looked maybe more like me, because my father would have had to have been mixed. And then there's so many stories. It makes my head hurt about my family. Yeah, Grandma knew. It's like she just didn't want me to say anything so my mother wouldn't get mad at her for telling. So I stayed quiet about it for years because I don't want to upset Grandmama. I never said anything. That woman to this day, my mother to this day, does not know that I know. I've never said anything about it. And I don't really talk to her much anyway. She was really bad to Grandma. You know, I didn't care. It was one thing. I don't like my under eye. I need to put red. She was really bad to Grandma and just treated her really, really ugly. And that's one thing you couldn't do. You know, you weren't going to treat my grandmama bad, ever. So I cut her off. I got, it was just awful. She left Grandma out in the cold with no heat because she had stolen all her money, her bill money. I think we'll put the purple and then we'll put a little bit of, I don't know what I'm doing. I know we're going to have red and then we're going to put on red lipstick. But she left her sitting out in the cold and I was furious. We're going to blend this in a minute, okay? I don't want to put the red on my lower lid because it's already so red. This is what I was concerned about and why I don't wear red eyeshadow, because I don't want to make it more red. And I was going to put some concealer on my under eye, but I reminded myself while we're sitting here that it's not broken. This is just me now. I'm grateful to have this eye, so I'm just going to try to blend it out and see what happens. I did not wet this eyeshadow at all. I did not wet it. I don't know that I want to. I was concerned because the color is already pretty vibrant. But I think the best thing to do is just to put it all around. Do I look scary? I don't want to look scary. Do I look scary because I wanted red eyeshadow today? I don't want to look like little Wednesday Addams. I'm being a weirdo today. All right, let's blend. Oh, y'all got me thinking about all the craziness today. All the craziness and all the chaos that, you know, I was already accustomed to living with. And then comes the narcissist. So he can definitely, um, you know, carry on with me and get me. You know, he can definitely do all the craziness, and it doesn't upset me that much because I don't at that point really know what a good relationship looks like. You know, we'll get this. Yeah, I put the concealer on. I haven't finished powdering. I didn't. I want to kind of bring it down and around in a manner that I normally don't wear my eyeshadow, so I'm trying to get my nerve up to do it. I'm looking for it. This is like this is the elf like I don't know what palette this is. The new classics. I'm trying to put something here. It's just a taupey color because I don't like this. Do I inspire you? Why do I inspire you? My life has been a train wreck when I really talk about it. I need to write a book, y'all. Everybody keeps asking for. But when I think about it, sometimes it's too overwhelming for me. You know, it's just too overwhelming. Like I don't know if I don't know. I want to tell the story, but then again, I don't know about telling the story of like all the nonsense and all the things that led me here. I try to remind myself that these are the things that led me here, and here I'm happier than I've ever been. I don't know if I would have ever found happiness otherwise, and that's kind of sad. You know, the narcissistic relationship was so bad that I was getting sick. You know, I was getting sick by that point in the relationship, and I had like a rash on my face. It wasn't a rash. I keep saying a rash. It was red dots, inexplainable red dots on my face. And I just had no idea what was going on, but I was so stressed at that time. I was so stressed. And it just, now I can see it. Like, man, it is killing you. I don't know. It went away. It went away. See, I was concerned that it was lupus because lupus, my grandma's sister, this is red, passed of lupus. And I was concerned, but it went away. Like after, well, you know why it went away? Because I don't have the same face anymore. I don't have the same skin anymore. So it's just gone. So I don't know. Could that be underlined still? I don't know. Because it was dots. It wasn't in a butterfly pattern, though. And I think lupus normally appears kind of like a butterfly. Grandma's sister passed from it. I don't think I like red eyeshadow anymore. I want it to look like that lady's red eyeshadow. I should just put red. I've been in two narcissistic. Yeah, a lot of people relate because it's so common the way that they, the things that they do are just like common, you know? They just do the same. They say the same things to people and they've never met. It is a disorder, you know? They are going to tell you that you're no good. They're going to tell you you can't do things. That's why I want 1,000,000 subs. I want y'all to come in and sub and make good content. Basically, all I'm doing now is lives and kind of reposting clips from the lives so people can maybe, so I can maybe convey a message to someone who's sitting and suffering right now, you know, to say, hey, you know, I was there and it didn't get better. The only way it got better was when I got away. I literally had to be set on fire. My hair is a wig. I am wearing a wig, but I'm going to start wearing my real hair. Let's just put some liner on so I feel like I'm not crazy. I'm trying to leave it alone and stay more like editorial like this girl was, but it's hard. It's hard. It's hard. It does, you know, it creates autoimmune disorders and it changes you. I can't see all the messages, no. It goes by very quickly. So I can't answer every message. When they pop up, I can answer them. There's supers. You can do a super. I can see all of those. But this I can't see all of because it's going pretty fast for me. Oh, seriously? Did you leave because of me? Oh my God, Bella. Bella just said she left because of me. And if that happened just one time, then I've like succeeded. You know, if just one person got out, because I don't think I would have ever left. I mean, just to be honest, I don't think I understood enough that the problem was him. I thought the problem was me because that's what they program you to believe. So I'm constantly struggling in that relationship to be like, what can I do so this isn't happening? He has to disappear. You know, he has to turn off his phone and disappear because I'm bothering him so much. You know? I mean, like, what the. I believed it, y'all. When I say it, it might sound crazy, but I believed it. I believed all that about myself. I would go out, I would go to therapy. I was trying to fix me, you know? And isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? And you're the one that's okay, but you're fully convinced that you're the problem. And that's so insidious. That's what people don't understand about narcissism is that it's not just somebody lying to you. You know, people will say, oh, people lie. No big deal. Harmless, but it's not harmless. You know, it's awful. Where is my eyeliner? Welcome in, everybody. I have such nice mods that work and welcome you in. Please subscribe. Please double tap the screen. I am on the road to 1 million. I've done all this crazy red shadow, and I'm trying to leave it alone and put on eyeliner so I can be like editorial, so we can contour. I'm not an editorial makeup girly, but I saw some yesterday and I'm obsessed with it. So, I mean, what the, live your life, do it. That's what I'm trying to get a hold of. Except I do want a certain liner. I'm going to use something different. Oh, I really want my Urban Decay gel pencil, but yeah, here it is. It's a waterline, but I like to use it to tight line. He hit you. Oh, see, 23 years older. And we're going to contour the shadow. I'm trying to be like a cool girl. Do y'all think, do I look cool? Like some, we'll do contour. I don't know. Do I look cool? Do I look like, I don't care. I just wear red eyeshadow. Like, I don't think I have a purple liner. I did. I laid purple down, but y'all want to try to lay down more purple? I don't think I'm going to use black. I'm going to use this because I didn't like the way the purple was laying down. I could wet it, but I don't think I want to. And I never do my lower lid. It feels to me like it draws my face down. So at this point, I have to do my liner so that I can see myself properly. Does that make sense? And then I think I might do a bright under eye here. And then I don't want much else on my face except highlighter. And then we blend everything. Because, see, we are working together, ladies and gentlemen. We blend everything so it's kind of smudgy, and I put my hair down. I'm like a cool girl. This was a cool girl yesterday, okay? I want some of that Danessa Myricks, though, because it would be nice the way she just laid it down right here and just let it go. It was amazing. Clueless. I'm cool. Does that mean I'm cool? Who was that girl in Clueless that's on the board of Face Forward? Who played Tonya in White Lotus? What's her name? Who was Tonya in White Lotus? Hey, Kimberly. Jennifer Coolidge. She's on the celebrity board of Face Forward International, and they're the people who helped me. And I can't wait for the Burn Beauty to Foundation to actually run. You know, right now I've got to run my life. And I've got to become financially stable so that I'm not worrying myself sick, you know. And you know that it's just because I'm going through the divorce. I'm okay, and I'm leaning now into being able to work and get brand deals and have an agent. I'm leaning into prosperity and happiness. But once I get that done, I really am focused on. The thing that's bothering me is I have all these cool things, right? All these amazing things are putting me back together. I have like the best surgeons and the best skincare and the best, and I'm blessed. But how do other people get it? You know? How do other people get there? And if we had a network of surgeons across the country and then eventually across the world, it's a scalable idea because beauty does matter, aesthetics do matter. The way that they put my nose back together and the way it changed my life, even though I didn't know that I need it so much. Yeah, my eyes, I just saw that, Kimberly Brody. My eyesight's pretty bad. I have in big special contacts. Should I leave this? I'm going to put more and make, oh, no, I'm not going to do that. I said I was going to do neutral. What if I smudge it into a red blush? No, that's too much. Then I would have to do a neutral lip. I'm tempted to smudge it into a red blush, though. Because why not? My vision's getting better, my nose got better, my life is getting better, and I didn't know just how much happiness I could get from the way my skin is healing with the skincare and the when I say stem cell injections, I'm talking about my own stem cells. An independent makeup line, yes. I'm going to talk. Do y'all know Cinema Secrets? Well, I have a friend who's a friend of the owner of Cinema Secrets. This is excellent makeup, silicone based. This is full coverage. Oh, I kind of smudge mine up. That one is like the medium cool line. And if you really want coverage, this is what you use. This or Dermablend. But Cinema Secrets has better colors. A lot of burn survivors swear by Cinema Secrets. And now here I am in LA, and the executive director of Face Forward is friends with the owner of Cinema Secrets, and she told him about me, and like we could go out and have lunch. This was last week. And he was like, "Oh, he looked me up, and because I was thinking of doing like a brand deal, right? Like something like that. Like, let me create content for you." But he asked her, like, "Well, okay, does she have her own makeup line yet?" Oh, no, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. And if I could have a silicone based makeup line, you don't know, Dermablend made this possible because I didn't think I could wear regular foundation, even though you can. I don't think there's any burn survivor's face I couldn't do with regular foundation right now, right? But then I didn't believe that I could. So I researched and I found Dermablend, and they are brilliant because they add, I think they put niacinamide in. And so my skin started getting better. You know, I didn't know anything about skincare. I really didn't. I was not good at doing my skincare before this. So, you know, and I was 45. I didn't even wear, I was one of those people who wouldn't wear moisturizer because I'd be like, every one of them breaks me out because I never took time to find a moisturizer that would work for me because everybody needs it. But I had oily skin and acne prone even at 45. So, anyway, I didn't know anything about skincare. And so when I started using the Dermablend and my skin started looking better, I was like, what is happening? Because I was doing my makeup every day and my skin is just healing, healing, healing. Oh, this is the Urban Decay. It's really, they call it a waterline liner, but I like to use it like a gel pencil. It's the Urban Decay 24/7 liner, glide on, 24/7 glide on eye pencil. I'll tag it for you after the show. I'll tag it now if you want to get one. It's Urban Decay Glide On. It's a gel. It can go on anything, and like my waterline is super wet, so I can't, you know, use like anything on it because it's kind of turned outwards. And this will work on it. I don't know if I'm going to do my waterline today. I think I'm going to do it with a brighter color. There you go. I think I'm going to do it with a brighter color. I feel like I'm really getting good at this, y'all. Do I sound like an old lady? Like, I'm really getting good. I've been on since 2 and it's already 4:11 and I'm only on eyeshadow. But there's not much more to go than eyeshadow. I'm going to add blush. I did my eyes first because I wanted to see how this was going to work and what I wanted to do. Right now, I'm so tempted to do like a red blush, but the idea was to do my red lipstick, my Burn Beauty 2018 red lipstick. I just pinned the eyeliner for y'all if you want to put it in your cart. YouTube shopping would link you to Sephora. You can just put it in your cart. It doesn't take you out of the live to add it, to look at it. I don't know if it takes you out to shop it, though. I guess not. We're building YouTube shopping. I'm going to be a pioneer of it. Because you know, there's that other shop that on that other platform. that I don't really care for because they are not nice to their creators. With that being said, you might see me at their first award ceremony. They're having an award show. That other platform is having their first TikTok. I just said it. Dang it. Award show. And it's just for the content creators, but it's in LA. My publicist wants me to go, so I might do so. See, y'all didn't think this was going to come together, did you? Y'all didn't trust the process, did you? Y'all didn't have faith, did you? Look at my eyes. The idea is either to do a bright red lip and keep the rest of my face neutral, just do contour, very simple contour, and like a neutral blush, no blush maybe, or I have one that's very neutral. It kind of just makes your skin look really dewy. We'll use that. So there's two options. I really wanted to use my red liner, my red lipstick, but I'm so tempted to get the Fenty red blush and put it like all in here and just be like, she knew I was going to make it work. She said, Tonya, I know you're going to make that work. No, Grady, be a good boy. It's just it's a delivery, I think. Oh no, it's a car. People park right in front of the house. I can't believe where I live that it costs this much. I can't see my eye. My eyeliner might be looking kind of crazy because I'm slightly hooded. Isn't it a vibe? I can't see very good today. So we're just going to go with it. It's a little lumpy, but what happens? Big lashes fix everything. You get you some big eyelashes, it's all okay. I'm going to try to make my eyes kind of even because they're really very, very different after being recreated. Like my eyelids were recreated. Can you imagine that? And I'm not blind. I can still see. Right? Yeah, Urban Decay. I tagged it. Didn't I tag it? Can y'all see where I tagged the Urban Decay 24/7? I don't know how it works. I put it in the thing and I pushed pin. So I thought it was pinned to the live somehow. Shoot, no, that was a mistake. Smoother and smoother. You see my skin getting smoother and smoother? The stem cells. And it's my stem cells. I'm going to get it done again very soon. Okay, good. What should I do on the bottom? I feel like, ooh, I don't wear a waterline liner. But I feel like, I don't even know if it's going to stick. Let me see. See how this is actually the inside of my eye. So I don't mess with it and I don't put like false lowers on it or anything. But maybe just a little bit and just a little bit will deepen it. We need depth. We need a happy little eye. I'm the makeup Bob Ross. We need a happy little eye. Y'all want me to clang my brushes? There's videos full of Bob Ross cleaning his brushes. You know, he would clang it around. He said, beat the devil out of it. Oh, see, that helped. That was a little bit, and I think it makes a difference. I don't know if y'all can see it. Right? It's just so wet. It's the inside of my eye, and it's hit or miss whether it's going to stick the way it is. And it's always a little more here. But I guess we'll just put it on, and we can clean it up if we need to. Not like, I need to live by my mantra. It's just makeup. You can always take it off. It washes right off. It's not a tattoo. Take the chance. All right, I'm going to put it on. I'm going to let it sit for a minute before was that a double line? That would have been sick. Next time we're going to do those double wings. Oh, I love those. Y'all don't know, today is like miraculous. I haven't felt like this much into makeup in a long time. Regardless of what you think of it, it is joy. I'll have to clean up the wing. Remember, perfect wings are just micellar water and micellar water and pointy Q-tips. I should have done this before I go to the Mexican restaurant tomorrow, but I can't do it in the morning. If I can't do like an 8 a.m. live, get ready with me, nobody's going to watch, right? Everybody's got stuff to do. See, this girl yesterday I saw, okay, this one's higher, so I want to raise this one when you look back at yourself, like, wonky. This girl yesterday wearing this red, I'm telling you, I was mesmerized by her. I was just like, okay. And she was doing it very differently. I was trying to find my red eyeliner. I think I'm going to wear this look a lot, except I want to wear like a red eyeliner, just a thick graphic line, and then my red lip. Was it Bella's birthday? Happy birthday, Bella. My eyes are hazel. Did I already say happy birthday, Bella? If I did and I already forgot, I'm sorry. I'm going through menopause. What happened 5 minutes ago is the past. 5 minutes ago is something we tell a story about. We only have 700 thumbs ups, and I'm doing red eyeshadow. Can y'all please give me a double tap on the screen so that I have likes? And we can get, oh, this other side magnifies. Oh my gosh. The other side of the mirror magnifies. Oh my God, that would have been so helpful. Y'all remind me. It's okay, Grady. See how wet it is? It's just like, I know the eyeliner is pretty, right? I'm going to put my lashes on. I forgot to put the stuff on my lashes. The Urban Decay 24/7 is good stuff. I'm going to leave this alone because also I didn't do my under eyes yet. You see how when you leave it alone, you see what's happening? Like I put it on and I lightly powdered it. If you can wrinkle it, just take it away. Gives a lot of excess buildup, and it's not going to help if you've got lines or bags or anything. Definitely doesn't help to have like gunk underneath it. So what we're going to do is finish my face real quick because I've been dawdling today. We are going to put the glue on my lashes, and then I'm going to consider whether I'm going to do red blush or red lip. I'm not prepared for red blush, so I think I need to stay the course. But I don't know if I'm going to like it the same way. I'm going to find hard candy. I have a hard candy red eyeliner. And if y'all are going to see me wearing just like red thick eyeliner and my red lip, right, the red is bringing out the green in my eyes. Color theory, right? Who does color theory? Either in art, pigments. Color theory is super important. So the green in my eyes, the green in my hazel eyes is excited about, yeah, the red. That's why I think I need to keep my red hair. I want to lean into blonde, and I think I look good in it. I look good in black, look good in blonde, look good in whatever, but red is really, it's like my color. Fire red, like my hair. And I want to do like, I'm going to get some of that Danessa Myricks pigment so I can show you exactly the look that I wanted from yesterday. Because it wasn't shadowed. It was bold. It was like red. Done. You know? Grady. Where's my Grady dog? You want to come by, sugar? There he went. He's going to start trouble. There's no reason for him to walk that direction except he's about to bully me. Hey, Daisy. Mama, I looked outside. I believe it is getting dark and it is time for Grady walk. He just went and looked out the back window. Mama, I think it's almost 4:30. Drinking water. Thank you. He's drinking his Wawa. He's 126 pounds, so when he's drinking Wawa, he's drinking Wawa. Brady's drinking his Wawa. Ain't he cute? He got a big bowl. He's not going to stop. He puts his nose in the water. If you put too much in it, he will put his whole snoot, his nose, when he's really thirsty, he'll just drink it. He'll just, Grady, lay down, baby. Mama's still working. Mama got to bring home the bacon and fry it up in a pan. You need to let Mama work. Stop being so, Mama got to get it done. How you going to get all those milk bones? Yeah, he's 126 pounds. How's my wig? My wig look kind of, I'm not going to fix my wig because I got to take it off. Look, see the wig? Then I'm not going to fix it. Got to take it off tomorrow anyway for the doctor to see this infection that I had on my scalp. Not infect, it got in like right after surgery, and my hair came out. And it was right when I wanted to, I was disappointed because it was right before summer and well, spring, would we call it. And I wanted to get like goddess braids, and I had my new nose, and I was like really feeling myself. And then that happens. And now I have this lump, this massive thing that needs to be removed surgically. I got infected. I've been struggling with my health for a few months between this, getting infected, and my stress level, being so worried about money instead of staying in my faith. I'm back, in my faith, so things are feeling a lot better to me. I'm gonna be okay. I know I can do this. I've been doing it my whole life. I just haven't been giving myself credit for it. Okay, we're doing bronzer. I'm using ColourPop. This is right out of my own little made up palette. These little blue things are just magnets, extra magnets that come with the palette. And then I got these things from ColourPop. You can buy pans from them. I buy their eyeshadow that way too, singles, so I don't have a palette full of stuff I don't use. I don't know if I'm going to use any. I'm either going to use red blush or no blush. What do y'all think? Good night, y'all. Sorry I'm taking so late. Good night, good night. Oh, I'm not sorry. Men don't. Somebody told me, a powerful guy friend said, stop saying I'm sorry. Stop apologizing. It's something you do after you've been abused for years. You apologize for everything. He said, stop doing that. Men don't do that shite. He said, stop. Don't say I'm sorry. Men don't do that. Actually, the owners of Allies of Skin told me that. We were having tea one day, which is so weird, right? That's rich people stuff. We were having tea. Oh, thank you. I'm glad. My house is decorated mostly from things people gave me, things that were in the Face Forward house. Deborah, the founder of Face Forward, moved to Dubai. So there's a lot of stuff that she left, and it was in the garage because she got divorced and went to Dubai to do her wellness clinic. She does a different type of stem cells there. That's not the kind of stem cells that I get. I don't know about those stem cells, but I get my own stem cells. And they gave me things, everything I needed, like I'm saying, I didn't have anything except I had a bedroom set that I bought after I got here because I hated the bed in that house so much. It was so uncomfortable. It was like a little full-size bed. It was really old. And, you can't complain too much. You're being given, a free nose, right? You're given a free nose, and the nonprofit. It's a good bed. It's just not comfortable for me, for 50-year-old me. So I was about to have a surgery, and I was going to have to come back to the house after surgery instead of going to the aftercare. And I bought a bed, and that's all I owned was a bedroom set, nightstands, and a bench. And I bought the couch, and almost everything else has been donated or gotten from the Buy Nothing group. Mandy watches the Buy Nothing group and gets me things. I don't know how many surgeries I've had, but it's got to be around, it's got to be getting close to 40. By the time I got done at Grady Hospital, I think, what was I at? Was I at 3 million in surgery before I came here? I can't remember. I think I'd had 3 million. And now this nose is 1 million, probably, because of the surgeons that are doing it and what they would charge. So the thing that I'm saying though is, how do I extend that and make sure that other people are able to get it, you know? And I guess that's something the Burn Beauty Foundation can do, because I want to give people hope, and I want to show everyone what is possible, how much you can recover after these burns. Because I mean, my burn doctors are, my one passed away, but I'm sure everybody else that's watching from Grady Hospital that's seen this recovery is just flabbergasted by how good it is, you know? And I just think, how do other people get that? People get hope from me about getting, the surgeries and even the skincare that's pretty pricey that I get. So I want to know how I can spread that. So that's what the Burn Beauty Foundation will do. You think so? I mean, it's just people want to be able to recover this much. I don't know how I was chosen or blessed to be able, because I really am happy with how I am right now. I'm very happy with how I look. I'm happier with how I look now than I was before. Did somebody say without the chunky necklace, you would like me to take off my Tiffany? I'm not taking off the Tiffany. It's not chunky. It's expensive. I can be catty. Don't doubt, I'm a real housewife. You think I'm that nice lady? Don't doubt it. I'm a real housewife of Beverly Hills. Don't you doubt it. Somebody asked me if I would ever go on that show, and I was like, how would I go on that show if I don't have a husband, right? But I guess now, I've never seen the show, okay? Let's start there. I've never seen any of the housewives, not of Atlanta, not of Beverly Hills, not any of them. But apparently they're adding people to the cast that aren't married, is what I was told, right? Take off the Tiffany. Take off the chunky necklace. What? You see how people are always going to find something? You would look better without that Tiffany. I'm sorry. You get used to seeing nice things like this one day. I'm sorry. I'm in a good mood. But I'm trying not to be a horrible, mean person. People don't know. Like, I'm nice and I'm very faithful, but I have a wit. I have a quick wit. I don't use it publicly because there's kids watching. So let's try to be respectful. But when all the adults are present, we can say some things. Oh, second mother, that's sweet. Thank you, Bella. I'm glad you're having a good day. I think I remember you watching before. Do I, Bella? Did you see me before? There's a couple hundred people in the room. Welcome, everybody. I'm Burn Beauty 2018. I want to get more subs. I think I've gotten 222 more subs today because y'all are not double clicking. The like is super important. I'm doing red eyeshadow and nobody likes it. Do y'all not like it? Is that why you're not clicking the button? Y'all don't like it? Thank you for subbing, everybody. I have to put it on subs to slow down the insults and, things because the moderators are working really hard. And so I slow it down by making, shoot, got stuck. I slow it down by making people sub and wait 1 minute. And when it gets really bad, then sub and wait 5 minutes because I don't want to force anybody to sub, but also we're not going to listen to it. If you want to come in and say something snarky, you're going to have to sub at least for a minute. Y'all think I'll be at 1 million subs by this time next year? Because I know it's going to happen. Or neckline that elongates, please. Oh, you just got hidden on this channel. Mr. Whoever that was, wear a neckline that elongates and get rid of the chunky necklace, just got hidden on this channel. That's what I think, boo. That's what Mama thinks of you. Toodles. Oh, I need my lashes too dry. I think I'm just going to take it off before I completely mess everything up. I only messed it up a little. I'll put a little more eyeliner on. I was too busy thinking about deleting your comments so they can't be shown on this channel. I don't know if that means you can see me. I hope it does. My little chunky neck. My little short neck. It can hold diamonds and Tiffany, though. Ooh. Yes. It's thick enough to hold all them diamonds and that Tiffany. What am I going to do with the rest of my face? Yeah, he was abusive. He was verbally abusive. And now I'm starting to realize there were times where he was definitely physical abuse happened, but it was limited physical abuse. It was limited physical abuse and excessive emotional abuse and manipulation. It was torture, you know? It was torture. And I don't wish it upon anyone. His neck ain't his. I don't know. I pushed the button hide user on this channel. Toodles. I don't know. Don't expect patience. If you want attention, you're not coming here. You start you a little channel. You start you a little live and go. What should I do with my blush? Should I go straight editorial and blush into it? I don't think so. Okay, we're going to do it. Okay. But I don't know what I'm going to put on my lip if I do the red blush. I just need like something completely nude, and I don't know that I have that. I don't know that I have it. Oh, I do. Is that blush? I have it, but I don't know that I have it out. So... Oh. I don't blow on it. I put the my lash. You don't need to blow on it. I recommend putting the glue on and lay the lash down. So that's why you didn't see me blow, because the glue has been on there for several minutes. Right now it's laying in front of me getting tacky. This is a rewear. That's why it's kind of wonky. I wore these yesterday too. But blowing on it, no, put the glue on, lay it down. If it gets tacky, it's like a magnet. I only did a little bit of contour, and then I was like, I'm going to keep this nude, but I don't think I am. Is this going to go bad? Is this going to go sideways? Nope. We're going straight. I want it to blend all together. That's what I really want. No, 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 no. For it to blend all together. And then we'll get the powder. Don't let me forget to powder this so we get some. This isn't working. This is not a good brush for this. This powder is different by Fenty. It's very velvety, sort of like buttermilk blush. Need a little denser brush for it. Yeah. We'll blend it in a minute. This is what I pictured in my head. The sounds in my head are telling me that everything just blends together. Oh yeah, I tweezed. You know what? I pulled the old glue off with my fingers. But you have to be gentle because you can tear it up. You know, Kathleen, you can. Sometimes I get it, but sometimes if I'm not paying attention, I'll tear up my lash. But you can peel the glue off kind of lightly. I didn't peel those, you can tell. But if you just put the glue on, lay it down, you're good. Yeah, I don't have the right color Fenty foundation. So I'm using ColourPop foundation, which is a crazy statement, right? I don't have the right color Fenty foundation. But I just I need to go get it because I bought a couple online and it didn't work. This blush is a little bit patchy. I should have probably used a different. Look at my eye. Do you see how green it looks? I look like I have green eyes just because of all the red. I think we'll just blend it. Look, do you see how that pulled my face down because I got into, can you see it? Right there. So we're going to get rid of that. It'll pull your whole face if you get past your pupil, if you're getting older. Do you see? Keep everything up. So if you start blending too far out, just take a little sponge and some powder in there, depending on the product you're using. Yeah, the ColourPop is excellent. I like to buy their singles. I've made my own palette of ColourPop of the colors that I just normally would wear. It's like my normal day stuff. Okay. What am I going to put on my lip? Now I'm not doing a red lip. And it is my lipstick. But I just want to, you got to understand, I just have like a spirit today. It's like painting a picture, maybe, like an art break in kindergarten is kind of what I'm doing today. This makes me so happy. Yeah, we learned something new. All right. I know the mods are like, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? But we really are done. We're just doing a little bit backwards today. It feels like I'm behind. Now, you see how we're cleaning that? I've got a sponge with some powder on it, and I'm making sure that my face looks lifted and not droopy because of the blush. Don't let the blush bring you down. And this is mainly for older, not older, I don't know what to say. Old is good. Old isn't a bad word, right? For the more mature people that have, a little bit of a jowl or a little bit of whatever. And just like the corner of your eye and the corner of your mouth as well, don't line out. We're going to come back and put some more red here because the way I picture this is just like, I picture it like red and glowing. I think we're going to put more. We might even put some of the eyeshadow. Thank you for coming by, everybody. She says, she's like, finish it up, wrap it up. Wrap it up. I've been doing 3 hours and it felt like nothing. My dog is mad at me. I've started doing it too so I can get done before it gets dark. I forgot to fix my eyeliner, but forget it. Doesn't matter. I meant to put more eyeliner on. Do you see how that sticks? Because I just laid it down. Do you see how stuck it is? Just lay it down. You don't need to wait for that. You can't work with wet lash glue. Glue needs to be sticky, right? any glue needs to be sticky. So let it get that way. Like you wouldn't try to stick something to the wall with the glue wet. You would let it get tacky. That's the same thing you need to do here. Except I'm having trouble with the inside of my eye. Grady, it's okay, baby. We're going to go either way. Trust me, we're going either way. I know you know what time it is. I get nervous when I hear his little clicky feet. And he's like, oh, I'm rushing. 'Cause Grady is the one rushing me. Y'all don't know the pressure I'm under right now. He is like, Mama, we walk neighborhood now. He used to do this when I did lives in Georgia. He would know when it was 6 p.m. because that's when I would end. And he would come to the door and wait. You remember Mitzi? He would do that. Purple lip color might be too bold for me, Bella. I think you're younger. You're younger and you're feeling the purple. I'm feeling more blush. But I got to get this together first. I got to get my eye together. I'm going to just let this stick. I don't know why these lashes came out so bad. I reuse them all the time. And usually they're a lot better. So maybe oh, I know why. I fell asleep in them last night. So they're done. They're cooked if I fall asleep in them. Roll around. So that's why they're done. Okay, more red. Y'all are like, no more red. More red. I'm going all the way in. We are going in. The neighborhood is not ready for this red-headed, this hot tamale. I've been feeling like a bad, all day. Love Cardi B. Okay, I don't know what to do with my lip, so I guess I'll just put some night moth on it and a neutral. I'm going to put a neutral color, but I'm going to use my night moth lip liner that I was planning on using if I can find it. How many brushes did I just go through? You see, this is my problem. I need to have a limited number of brushes in front of me so I won't use so many of them. You know, if you don't have it, you don't use it. Look. Oh, this is my favorite blush brush. It's a Shadow 5. I just got it. They're kind of pricey though. Now I can't find my thing. Where is my night moth? Is it in my hand? Yep, it's in my hand. Don't you like the purple in the corners? It's pretty. It's pretty, pretty, pretty. The purple in the corners is pretty, pretty, pretty. I didn't plan on doing the red blush, and I want to do a lot of highlighter, and I might do my under eye if I can find the right thing. I would like an under eye brightener right here. Why am I inspiring? Y'all think I'm inspiring? It's like, this is just what you do. I think you could do it too. You know, if you're focused, when the time comes, you do what you need to do. But I really am worried about other people watching me, wishing they could have the same things. And I'm worried about how to get that to them, how to make it so that more people are able to get it, so that it becomes more mainstream, so that there's chapters all over the United States, all over the world of plastic surgeons giving back. And, the skincare, I know my skincare company will get that. Allies of Skin is now supporting Face Forward. And that's my favorite skincare brand. Just a little pricey. I can't talk while I do this. Shoot. Very disappointed. I used to be able to do my lip liner and talk. The stem cells changed that, didn't it, Mitzi? Oh, thank you. I feel like my lashes are wonky. You can push on your lashes once they're stuck. And I actually encourage you to push on the corners. I always forget. Because I guarantee you they're hanging low. I don't have any lashes to judge by, natural lashes. My gosh, this magnifying side is life changing. I didn't even know it was there. Isn't my nose cute? Dr. Monty and Dr. Vranas made this thing, and I love it. And it's life changing. I thought I was already confident and happy with myself, you know? But once I got this nose and started to look in the mirror, and the skin and like the stem cells started kicking in and working to soften, and I can make expressions, and then feeling happiness in your heart. You know, y'all keep tapping. Welcome in, everybody. Feeling happiness in your heart. We didn't get to 1,000 likes. We got to get to that. Double tap the screen, please, or they're going to think y'all don't like the show. The algorithm's going to think we're not doing a good job. I'm way overlining this because I'm not sure what I want to do. It's Bella's birthday, and Bella wants purple, but I can't do quite turtle. But I'm gonna contour, make a pouty lip out of nothing. Yeah, when the time comes, you do what you need to do. Yeah, that's right. I mean, what's the choice? What's your other option? You know, I mean, there are some people do give up, but man, I don't give up. But not that unwillingness to give up is what makes you a mark for a narcissist. Because once they come and they love bomb you, right? And they make you think they're such good people, and they make you think they love you so much and that you're so happy with them. Well, then when that person disappears and you know in your mind, no, I know he's a good guy or she's a good girl, lady, you won't give up. You'll keep fighting to get back. And if you're terribly empathetic, like I am, you'll be like, oh, I can understand. And you'll be thinking about, well, he must feel bad about it. And you apply the way you feel to it and you fight for it and they count on it. They look for people who are accomplished and empathetic, and because people think, oh man, I would never fall for that. I'm too smart. I'm too accomplished. I'm too whatever. Baby, it'll eat you up. And I want to warn everybody and tell them to just run. Right? The red, brown, purple hue in my hair. But I really want a nude lip. I mean, I want a nude lipstick right now. Wait, I can hear somebody talking outside the house. You're too close if I can hear you talking. Man, there's a sidewalk out there, so it's not danger. Is there anything better than a MAC lip liner? Is there anything better? Honestly, I buy these with my own money. Nobody gives me the MAC lip liners. I cherish them. When you blend it, you can use a brush or you can just use the other end if you don't really care. Makeup artists obviously use a brush. But don't go all the way to the outer edge, right? Don't go all the way out to where it's like crispy when you're blending. Just go on the inner part. Right here, I really need concealer, but I'm not going to do it. If I were going out, I would do concealer all over my mouth. That's pretty. That's night moth. Night moth. And I'm not going to put like a red in there with it. I'm going to put... Should I put a nude? What do y'all think? Red. It's up to you. Your name is Red. What goes on this lip? Thank y'all for entertaining me while I played with makeup. This is what I used to do after I got burned, just to lift my spirits and to think. I process information this way. Do y'all do it? Is there something you do that helps you think, sew or sew or draw? I like to draw on my face. Really, I think I want the red under my eye. Oh, I do. I do. I want it. I want it red everywhere, except my lip. Look at that lip liner. MAC lip liner. Pricey but worth it. What did Red say? Oh God, what did Red say? Oh, she said red. Red said red because y'all are voting red when I'm not seeing it. So it is. Twisted my arm, Red. You twisted my arm. Twisted my arm into putting on my lipstick. This is lipstick. This is Burn Beauty 2018 lipstick. It's a collaboration with Metaluso. It's not currently in Yahoo Shopping, so I'm going to have to tag it for you. When I started out today in my first live, I had it tagged. It's metaluso.com and a discount code Burn Beauty. But I had to start my live 3 times today for technical difficulties. So sorry I don't have all the information in that I was trying to give you. But this is, it's called Tonya's Story. And she called it that, she being Christine, the owner of Metaluso, because I told her my story of how I would wear red lipstick when I was a paralegal, when whatever, you know, like if I'm, and I still do it now, if it's a big red carpet or if it's a meeting where I want to feel powerful, then, you know, I'm going to wear a red lip. I just saw an article the other day about how putting on lipstick, somebody studied it, putting on lipstick improves your mood. Just putting on your lipstick. And what's funny about that is my grandma didn't wear makeup, but she wore lipstick. So when I told Christine the story of how, you know, why I chose red as my color, you know, for my first lipstick collab, we're going to do some more liner. Then she just automatically named it Tonya's Story and put the info to it, because makeup for me is art and it's also about power. When I was younger and kind of lonelier, it made me feel a certain way. In my teenage years, you know, I'm that girl that got up every morning, did her makeup to go to high school, you know? I'm her. Because it gave me, you know, makeup doesn't make you beautiful. Makeup is art and beauty is spirit, right? Right? Never left without lipstick. And it just, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not going to gloss it. Something's wrong with my lip. And it's dark in the middle. I had it tattooed, and this is just like, it's just been dark. I don't like the way that looks. So I guess I got to own it. Maybe I'll do a second layer of lipstick. I think my tattoo lady might have bailed on me. I think I need a new tattoo, permanent makeup tattoo artist in LA. Right? I wouldn't go to the nail box without lipstick, baby. Mitzi. Oh, thank you for the gift. Thank you so much. What's it say? Is it Gabe? Gabby? I love the hot cocoa. Mitzi has a, is it your aunt, Mitzi? That's like, she's so old and her makeup is always, I don't mean so old. She's, she's vintage, but she's perfect. Her makeup is always perfect. I think it's from Mitzi's aunt, her great aunt. And she'll send me a picture of, Mitzi will send me a picture of her and her mom and her great aunt, and they are all perfect. I mean, there's not a hair out of place. There's not, you know, a dot of lipstick in the wrong place. I love it because it's not about other people. It's a reflection of how you feel about yourself. And how many of our moms didn't leave without lipstick. Uh-oh. Put some lipstick on. Coco Chanel. You know, basically stop crying, put on your lipstick, straighten your crown, and go. Did we get to 1K? Let's get to 1K because I'm going to brush my hair. I'm going to highlight before I spray. I'm going to be done. Thank y'all for entertaining my madness today. I don't know, I'm high energy. I needed to do this, you know? I just needed to do red makeup. I would never do red makeup. Makeup is powerful. Tonya's Story Red Lipstick. I'm gonna tag it after the show. You go to metaluso.com, enter code BURNBEAUTY. Thank you for the floating heart, Gabby. Is it Gabby? Am I saying it right? Thank you for the gifts. Go to metaluso.com. It's already on my community chat page. And get some lipstick. Christine is amazing. I feel hopeful about the whole thing because this is the woman who helped develop Kat Von D's lipsticks. Do you remember those? The lady, Kat Von D, started with lipstick many years ago. And Christine is the one who sat down and helped her develop it because she's been working in the beauty industry kind of behind the scenes for many years as a basically a beauty chemist, or you know what I mean. I don't know what the right word is. A product development. Prosecco highlighter by Fenty. Oh my God. Oh, the way I get jazzed up. I'm going to do this first. The setting spray is going to dull it, okay? If you do it before the setting spray, you're going to dull it. So you can put it on. You can be a little extra, and then you kind of dull it down. And I love to do that. And I just don't care what anybody thinks. Grady, it's okay. We're going. Oh, thank you. Who's that? Gabby, the floating heart. Thank you for the gifts. Okay, let's go. Oh, a note, a reminder just popped up. Pay internet. Maybe, maybe that's why my stuff isn't working. I gotta pay a bill. I love you back. I love you, P P. P. I don't know what to call you. P. Let's just use the. This elf is so glowy. It's freaky glowy. The elf setting spray, the dewy power grip. So let's do it. And I'm gonna let's do it. I can do it with my eyes open because I got these big contacts in. I don't recommend y'all do that. My talent is setting spray with open eyes. I have hard contacts that are really, really big. They're special. Oh, thank you for the makeup brush, kicking it with cakes. Grady's starting to groan like he's going to die if we don't get on the road right now. He is so dramatic. He's like, y'all kidding. I don't know. I never can get this hair to do what I want it to do. It's like I like it, but it's never ever quite the way I want it. I'm going to get somebody to style it. Okay, we went red today. What do y'all think of red? Red makeup. Next time we're going to do it with the Danessa Myricks. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Gabby. The floating heart. Thank you for all the gifts. Did we get to 1,000? Y'all double click the screen so I can get more thumbs up. Oh, trigger warning. I like your name too. Thank you for the floating heart. What do y'all think? Did the red work? I was picturing something different, but this is the way I ended up going. I think color is coming back to my life, which might sound funny to you. I don't know if y'all can understand that statement. When I'm feeling down or stressed, now I always wear black clothes, okay? Because that's what I do. Been wearing black forever. But in the makeup and in other things and in jewelry, I don't know. Sometimes it feels dark to me, and it just feels like blah, neutral, clean, or I don't want makeup, or I don't want anything. And then when I'm feeling really good, I want to do things like this. So this is a good thing. I just got to figure out my hair. I think I'm going to pull it back or something. It irritates me. I wash it, then I put wax in it. I mess it up. I'm just so bad at hair. Should I put it behind my ears? Yeah, I feel like black is just the right thing to do. I'm allergic to color. I can taste color. Y'all are going to think I'm crazy. I'm going to stop talking before I get committed. Colors have a flavor, so, to a degree. Like I can taste the difference between. Oh, I see. I love blonde too. I can taste the difference between like a blue M&M and a red one. I'm undefeated in the blind taste test. Probably the chemicals, because they're all the same flavor. All right, I love you. My nails are press-ons. Check my community chat page. You're a subscriber now. Go to community chat and press newest, so it will organize to the newest post. And you'll see these tagged. You'll see my hands just like that, and they're tagged. Yeah, press-ons, baby. I did them right at home. They're good press-ons, though. Like, they're probably $40. And they're reusable, though. All right, I love this. Do y'all like it? Y'all like the red? I like the red. I was picturing like a solid red across, but that's not the way this worked out. I love y'all. Yeah, I can taste color. Yeah. I like to wear black, but when I feel bright and happy, you'll see it you'll see it in my makeup. So thank you, moderators. Thank you for doing it. I have to go to the Mexican restaurant tomorrow, Descanso, Descanso. It's in Los Angeles. And I've been invited for a lovely plancha meal with a guest. So Mandy and I are going. They're going to give it. Look how glowy that is. Didn't I tell y'all? Look at that.
If you think it could be serious, ask me to call emergency services or someone you trust.
Stop, Siri. Shut up. I don't know what my iPad. She's like, if you think it could be serious, ask me to call emergency services or talk to someone you trust. I think all black is a Gen X thing too. We wore black. I like different textures in black. If I've been losing weight, so I'll be buying some more clothes soon. But I just want to wear black and have different textures, different fabrics. That makes me happy. But rarely do I wear pink makeup and then red makeup or something like that. So my heart is happy today. I'll be at the restaurant tomorrow and I'll be vlogging that because it's in exchange for social media content, which fine. Yes, Siri and I are in a really bad relationship. I'm not nice to her. She is she just ticks me right off. Thank you, M. Happelman. I won't be live tomorrow because I have to go to I'll be out all day. I have two appointments and then dinner at this restaurant that I need to vlog about. I need to record it. Y'all will see the experience because I hear it's not just dinner, but it is an experience. So I feel like it's sort of like Benihana or hibachi where they give you a whole show, except with Mexican food. I think that's what it is. So I'll be recording that. You'll see the video of it. And then Wednesday, I'm available. I'll go live. Thursday, I may not be live, which is horrible because that's my 7-year anniversary of the day I was burned. I'll see you Wednesday, Gabby. Wednesday at 2 Pacific. I'm almost done. Did y'all hear him? But Thursday, even though it's my burn anniversary, I think I'm going to go to those TikTok awards that night, or if I don't get cleared for that, I'm going to go to the LA Mission and hand out presents. It's on Skid Row. I'm going to go hand out presents for a couple of hours. Just remind myself of how blessed I am, even though 7 years ago that day I got set on fire. I'm here, I'm alive, in my own house. I'm smiling, I'm happy. So one of those things will happen, but I'll see you Wednesday at 2. Thank you so much. I love y'all. This was great. So great. Here we go. I'll tag all the products after I walk Grady. You can watch the live replay. Thank you for being here. I'll see you Wednesday. And I love y'all. I will. I'll be careful. There'll be heavy security. When I say Skid Row, it is an intense place to be. There'll be heavy security at the mission for me, and I'll only be there a couple of hours. I've never been. I've only been near Skid Row. It is a place of hopelessness, and we have hope, so be grateful for it. Thank you, trigger warning. I love y'all. Remember that whatever you're going through, fix your lashes before you go. Whatever you're going through, this too shall pass. Bye. Thank you, mods.